Asia could have put a nip in this a while ago, y'all. She could have literally exposed this damn man, this violent man, years ago. She could have, because there's years of abuse that we're going to be reading off. Okay, she's, I'm ready to get this news. This is crazy. It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This dude is whatever happens to him, you know, he fled to Africa, and it says it in the paperwork that he fled to Africa. But whatever happens to him, you know, whether he gets jail time, you know, whatever happens to him, which I do believe that he probably will get jail time because he is a serial abuser. This is not his first time. He is a serial abuser. He has a lot of she said her name Shamik. Hold on, let me see. No, her name is Asia Beck, Becks. Asia Beck. Okay. All right. So anyway, but let's get into this information, y'all. Let's get into this. My girl Candy did you know, do this waterproof for me or whatever. So which one we gonna go over first? Let's go over the protection order. Well, let me see. Are we gonna do the protection order? So we're gonna go over the protection order, but then I have the background for the protection order, okay? So we're gonna go over, first we are going to go over the petition for the protection order. And y'all, let me take this down right quick. So she said, oh, the first wife is Shamika, must be the previous wife. Okay, that must be the previous wife. Before I get into the paperwork, let me just say this. When you file for an ex parte means that an emergency order, okay? Emergency protection order. That's what an ex parte is. 9 times out of 10, unless there is proof of what you are alleging, like pretty much spot on proof of harm or fear, the judge is not going to give you an ex parte. They're going to wait and give you a court date. Baby, they granted her ex parte, okay? So just know that they granted her ex parte, all right? So y'all come on up in here. I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in, so I need y'all to hit that thumbs up, and I need y'all to share this. After 5 people share it, can you put down in the comments, share it? Share it on your Facebook, share it on your TikTok, share it on your Instagram. Share it on your YouTube. After 5 people comment, share. I need 5 people from Facebook and 5 people from YouTube. Let me know that you shared it. Just say shared, shared, shared. 5 people, 5 and 5. 5 from YouTube and 5 Facebookers. Let me know that they have shared this live, because we need to get this out. And the reason why I say that we need to get this out is because, unfortunately, it's Black women that have carried this man. It's Black women that has made this man powerful like he is. It's Black women, okay? We are the ones that praise this man because he said things that we wanted to hear, okay? He gaslit the Black community, mostly the Black women. We put him up on this pedestal, so we have to expose him for who he really, truly is, okay? I see the share. Thank y'all so very much. I see the share. So let me get up to 100 people in here, and then we will start talking. I know it's the middle of the day. I know this is not my normal time I go live, but y'all, when I got this paperwork, I couldn't even wait another minute. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I could not wait another minute. So I need people to get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here, okay? And then we're gonna talk about it. And somebody told me yesterday that this man is from the conscious community. The conscious community needs to call him out as well. They probably won't, but they need to. As being a woman abuser. This man is an abuser. And not just one time. This is not alleged. This is what the court records show. Okay? This is what the court records show. And it's been going on for years. Years. Okay? Years. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Thank y'all so very much for the thumbs up. Do I have any moderators in here? I know you in here, Candy. What my thumbs up look like? I haven't even looked. All right, let's get into this sugar honey hot tea over here. So here we go. We are talking about Yada. Yada. His name is Yadan Yada. Honey, we're going to talk about him today. This is all public information, and we just gonna talk about it over here, okay? We are going to talk about it over here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Now, this is a petition for a protection order, and it was done August the 20th of this year. So just 6 days ago. And then when did she come out? Did she come out? So this is why I said that she would not have said anything had this not, she said something because she knew this was going to hit this was going to come public. That's my opinion. My opinion is she knew bloggers were going to get a hold of this. She said, are they influencers? Yes, they are influencers. Not only are they influencers, but Yada has almost 2 million followers, okay? And he has gaslit and tricked women for the longest. He is another Derek Jackson / Kevin Samuel type of guy. Say shit that women want to hear. They go over there, they lift him up, they praise him, they share him, they follow him, they repeat after him. They just, eat his ass up, right? They eat the words up because, of course, that's what we want to hear. He speaks exactly what a woman wants to hear, but he does differently behind closed doors, okay? And that's what we're gonna talk about. So this is a petition right here. It says, now, for the sake of this, it's going to say P or R. I'm really not trying to expose no addresses, but hell, I'll go take it out later. It is what it is. It's public information. P is for the petitioner. The R is for the respondent. Remember that. Petitioner is Yada. The respondent is Asia. Asia? Oh, no, wrong way. The petitioner is Asia. She petitioned this, and Yada is the respondent. Okay, let me do that one more time. The petitioner is Asia, the wife. The respondent is Yada. Okay, now let's go down. Okay, this just saying that they're the parents of the same kids and the person currently living in the same household. So she said petitioner and respondents are the parents of same children, and they are she is currently living in the same household. Okay. All right. Now, let me read what it says. Again, petitioner, wife, or respondent is the husband. On or about July the 16th. Can y'all see this, or do I need to make it a little bigger? She said she even included her kids in the TPO. Yeah, because when, if they dangerous and they violent, they're going to be dangerous. Oh, she said there's only 47 likes. Oh, y'all, please thumbs up this live, y'all. Only 47 people. Come on, y'all. Let's do a little bit better. Let's do a little bit better. Let's do a little bit better, y'all. Step out for a second and thumb up this live. 47 thumbs up. Wow. All right, make it a little bit bigger. She's at 54 now. Come on, you guys. Thumbs up this live. She said make it a little bit bigger. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? For my Facebookers, y'all come over to YouTube right quick. I'm gonna shut down Facebook. Come over to YouTube right quick. Talk about it with Amoira. Come over to YouTube right quick. For those that are following on Facebook, which is only 4 people. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all, seven of y'all, come on over to YouTube. I'm gonna close down Facebook for right now. Okay, so Facebook gone. And then my other channel, I'm going to close that one down as well. Come over to this channel. Talk about it with Amoira. All right, so now it should just be showing one channel. Ooh, that got rid of a lot of people. Only got 64 people in here. All right, let me just wait till the others come over here right quick. She said the bushwashers hit the like button. Geez, I know. Well, it's saying I only got 64 people on this live. I'll just wait for the ones that was on Facebook and my other live to come over here. They'll come. Let me give it a second. They on their way. Now, is that big enough now, or do I need to do a little bit bigger? Because that's what other one was taking up the screen. The other one was taking up the damn screen. I think this is good enough right here, right? This is good enough right here, right? She said she sure did. There's a video of her stopping the police from arresting her because it would get out after she called the police for DV. Wait a minute. There's a video of her stopping the police from arresting him. Arresting him or arresting her? She said, leave them open, Amoira. Get the engagement on all platforms. Well, I was going to do that, but maybe I should. All right. I will. Yeah, I will. Sorry. All right. You right. Let me do that again. Okay. I'm going back. I'm going to do the engagement on all platforms. All right. It says go live. Okay. Hold on. All right, you guys. I know I just dropped y'all, but now I just picked y'all back up. I just picked y'all back up, Facebook. So anybody on Facebook, y'all thumbs it up over there. Sorry. Sorry. If you are on Facebook, thumbs up the live. I just put y'all back over here. I'm so sorry. Anyway, let's get into this. So on or about July the 16th, 2026, the respondent, which is the wife, the respondent, which is Yada. Yada is the respondent. He's responding. Committed the following acts of family violence against his wife, Asia, and or their minor children. So his minor kids are also, he has charges on them as well. Now, sometime when he has charges on it, because I did see some of the charges say endangerment of the kids and this, that, and the other. It could very well mean that he violated the mother, abused the mother in front of the child. Okay, it don't necessarily mean that he did anything to the kids, but we're gonna get into all of that because if he did something to the kids, I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna tell it. All right. So anyway, but here it goes. It says, on or about July 16, the husband, Yada, committed the following acts of family violence against the wife and or the minor children. R as P for her social media credentials to sign into her account. Already sound familiar, right? So Yada asked Asia for her social media credentials so he can sign into her account. Yada asked if she was out at a lounge after hearing from a friend that they saw P. P declined this. Okay, so petitioner declined it. This led to an argument. All right, so he asked her for her social media credentials, and then he asked her if she was out at a lounge after hearing from a friend that they saw, that said that they saw her. She said no, it wasn't her, and it led to them arguing, okay? Now, this is on July. Then it goes back up here to April. I wonder why. It says continue. Maybe it's mixed up. But anyway, it says April the 12th of 2026, Yada came home drunk. Yada followed Asia up to their minor child room and asked her, why was she being rude? She was upset that he was coming home so late as it was around 3 a.m. in the morning. He was cursing at her. He eventually grabbed her hand. She pulled her hand away. And when she pulled her hand away, he grabbed her by her neck and squeezed her neck to the point where she could not breathe. But she managed to break free from his hold, okay? She then went upstairs and he followed her. He was still cursing at her. She went to grab some juice And when she went to give it to him, he smacked the juice out of her hand. She went downstairs to the basement and he followed her. When she arrived to the bottom stairs, he threw a coconut, y'all. Y'all know what, like a real coconut? And hit her in her head. It caused her to feel disoriented. He then stood as if he was going to fight her. And then he punched her in her face. And then he told her, "I will KI you, bitch." Then she called the police and left the scene. The following day, she went back to the police to report what happened. He left to Africa 2 days later and was due to return on August the 21st of 2026. She is afraid for her and her children's safety due to his behavior. All right? Now, it says here that the petitioner, which is the wife, is in reasonable fear for her own safety and the safety of her minor children. At this time, he has committed other such acts, including but not limited to, and then it got the dates of what happened. Over the span of 7 years, this is what she told them. Over the span of 7 years, he has been physically violent. He has drugged her by her hair, stepped on her face while she was holding her child. He pushed her down the stairs. What the hell and the hell and the hell and the... Well, let me read that again because I don't think y'all heard me. Over the span of 7 years, the respondent, which is Yada, has been physically violent with Asia. Yada has dragged Asia by her hair, stepped on Asia's face while Asia was holding her child. He pushed her down the stairs. Those beautiful stairs that she say, "We got 2 sets of stairs and I only use one side. This is my favorite side." Well, this man then pushed her down the damn stairs, okay? It says there is a substantial likelihood that the husband respondent will commit such acts of violence against the petitioner and the minor children in the immediate future if relief is not granted as provided, okay? So it says the petitioner, the respondent, have 4 children under the age of 18. Their names and birth. Okay, we're not going to get into that, but it looks like from 0 to 7 years old, okay? These children have lived only with petitioner and the respondent for the past 5 years. If the children have not, okay, they lived there for 5 years. The parties, what? Hell no. What? This ain't his wife. Girl, y'all better shut the damn door. Shut the door. Shut the door. Do you hear me? See, now I'm about to get mad, y'all. Wait a minute, what? Oh, hell no. Let me turn my camera on because now I'm mad. She let this man do all of this to her and they ain't even married? Hell no. Let me turn my camera on, y'all. Fuck that. I need y'all to see my face. Where my light? Hold on. Doing all that, I done got hot. Okay. Y'all come on up in here, baby. Now, they ain't even married. Did y'all hear me? These jokers ain't even married. How the hell they ain't married, y'all? She let this man do all of this. First of all, why in the world is this man calling her my woman, my woman, my woman? And they ain't even married, y'all. This man doing all this. This man done put 4 babies up in her and didn't even give her a ring, y'all. My camera right here, y'all. This man then shot 4 children. This lady is in a damn tub in her home having kids with this man, and she don't even have his last name. What? She don't even have his last name. It says, "Do you have a background?" No, yeah, I don't. Hold on, let me take off the green screen. What'd I just do, y'all? Hold on. So I'm about to turn this camera off. This shit's getting on my nerves already. I don't want that background. I know that look crazy, don't it? Anyway, this man didn't even get his woman his last name. They're not married. They're not married. She said because he already married. I know, but that lady in Africa. So he legally married to the one in Africa and he just pretend. So she letting this man beat her ass and she don't even got paper on. He ain't got no... Lord Father. Anyway, y'all, let's continue, honey, because this is crazy work. This is crazy work. So anyway, they are not married. The parties are not married, and the respondent has not legitimated the children or of the party, which means y'all know what Jonell is going through right now, right? Going through the court and getting his kids legitimized, meaning naming him as the father legally on the paperwork. This man has not even done that. This man has not even legalized his own children, right? Which means that she has all rights to the kids right now, all rights, because when you don't legitimize, that just means that you just put a sperm up in there and it's not necessarily yours, okay? Now, it says petitioner has the following minor children living with the petitioner, whom the petitioner wishes protect from. So she is asking for 1, 2, 3, 4 children to be protected. Oh, 5. She asking for all 5 kids to be protected from him. Mika Yada, Quadira Yada, Zion Yada, Amoira Yada. They got a daughter named Amoira. And Charisha Williams. So she's asking for all 5 of the kids to be protected. The reason why I say that, wait a minute. So she only got 4 with him, and 1 is from a previous relationship, right? So that oldest daughter is just hers. Oh, didn't know that. So somebody was telling me that the other day, but I don't know why I was thinking it was his, because he older than her. So the older daughter that's now 12 years old is only hers from another relationship. So she is asking for that daughter as well, all 5 of her kids, to be under the protection, okay? She said, hey, Amoira, I'm glad you are hitting all the trending topics. Oh, thank you, thank you. So now it goes on to say that the petitioner fears that if Yada learns of her current address, that he will hurt or injure her or her immediate family members. And she requests that the respondent not be informed of her current address. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. So that's Mark Nada. That's Mark Nada. Okay, let's go back. The petitioner believes that Yada has a criminal record and he has committed the following crimes: battery, family violence in 2017, aggravated assault in 2017. Then it says, this one right here, she says NA. On number 14, it says, the petitioner is dependent upon the family residence for shelter for her and her children and asks the petitioner be granted the temporary use and possession of said resident located in Roswell, Georgia, together with all the personal property contained therein, with the exception of the respondent's personal clothing. So she put him out. Matter of fact, I'm about to look up the address and see if this is the one that he be, showcasing all the time. Let me look. It's public knowledge, so it is what it is. 1680 Riverside Road. Let's look at it. 1680 Riverside Road, Roswell. Let's see. Well. Ooh, child. God, diggity dog. Let's pause for the cause, baby. Thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate you. Y'all, we about to take a look at this badass mother effing house, honey. Yeah, we are. But let's just put it up. God, diggity dog. 1.7 million it say is worth. 1.7 million, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo, yada. It's going to be some dumbass woman that's probably listening to me right now that'll say, I take it. I'll be his next victim. Y'all look at this house. Look at this damn house. Okay, let's look at it, y'all. Hold on. All right, here we go. So this is his house. child, how many square feet? Hold on, let's go back. 13,249 square feet, 3.6 acres, 8 bedrooms, and 8.5 baths. Okay? It comes with 4-car garage. It was built in 2002, and it was last sold, which means that he bought it for $1.75 million. Again, $1.75 million. Okay? So let's look at this house. And again, like I said, I hope it ain't nobody that support me, but somebody will be foolish enough to say she just didn't know how to take care of him. She just didn't know how to love on him properly. She just didn't know how to respect him. She just didn't know how to treat him like the king that he is. You know what I'm saying? So nevertheless, so this is the house. Nice pool. Nice overview. Look at the kitchen. That's one badass kitchen, baby. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Can we do one picture at a time? Oh, it ain't gonna let me do one picture at a time. Oh, I don't like that. No, I want to do one picture at a time. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I need to do one picture at a time. Let me copy this address and put it in. Zillow will let me do one picture at a time. Realtor is tripping. Realtor. All right, let's go in Zillow. God damn it. Here we go. Ooh! Zillow said this bitch is worth 2.95, child. Almost $3 million, honey. Woo, child. Let me read it out on y'all. I'm sorry. God, digging it off. It says the estate you have been waiting for has arrived. Privately gated and tucked away on more than 3.5 pristine acres, just moments from the river. This extraordinary residence offers an unrivaled blend of timeless elegance, modern sophistication, and resort-inspired living. Masterfully renovated to perfection across all 3 levels, the home is defined by its grand scale, exceptional craftsmanship, and an abundance of natural light. A breathtaking 2-story marble foyer makes an unforgettable first impression, framed by a dramatic double staircase that sets the tone for the refined interior beyond. Designed for both lavish entertainment and everyday comfort, the main level features an impressive private office, an elegant formal dining room, which complements by dual butler pantries and 2 beautiful appointed powder rooms. The chef kitchen serves as the heart of the home, showcasing an oversized gathering island, fireside keeping room, and inviting breakfast area. A premium Vikings, Botch, and decor appliances, a 6-burner gas range, double ovens, and a Samsung smart refrigerator provide the ultimate culinary experience. The luxurious main level owner's suite is a true sanctuary, offering expansive custom dual walk-in closets and a spa-like inspired marble bath, complete with double vanities, a soaking tub, a separate shower, generously sized secondary bedrooms. Each features custom designed closets and private in-suite bathrooms, ensuring exceptional comfort and privacy for the family and guests alike. Though fully appointed with today's most desirable amenities, the home also includes a 4-car garage, 2 laundry rooms, a tankless water heater, a newer roof, and abundant storage throughout. Beyond the interiors, the estate unfolds into a spectacular resort-style retreat. The professional landscape grounds showcase a sparkling saltwater pool and spa, Got an underground pool, y'all. Charming gazebo, fully equipped outdoor kitchen, a shaded all fresco dining space, and expansive green lawns perfect for recreation and entertainment. Rarely does a property offer such a seamless balance of grenier, privacy, and effortless indoor and outdoor living. This is more than a home, it's a destination, a retreat, and an exceptional opportunity to own one of the area's most remarkable estate properties. Let me introduce to you guys. And it's on sale. He trying to sell this bitch. He is trying to sell this bitch. Wow. He's trying to sell this for $2.5 million, $2.9 million, $3 million. He's trying to sell it. So let me introduce to you guys Yada's home, y'all. Yada's home. Woo! Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right, y'all, look. This is Yada's home. This is, look at this nice ass house, y'all. But this is not worth getting your ass beat, ladies. I need y'all to calm down, calm down. This is not worth getting your ass beat over, okay? Let's go through the Yada home, y'all. This is in the daytime. This is at night. Beautiful. All right, so let's go through the house. This is just the area of the outside. Ooh, wee, Jesus. Woo, 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 woo. This is what black women bought Yada, okay? Black women helped get him to the top. And this is what black women bought this man, okay? Buying his products, listening to his bullshit, going to his seminars, buying his books. This is what black women, I ain't gonna say just black women, but women. This is what women bought Yada. Look at this. I know this joker ain't got a picture of himself as a king in his damn dining room. Say it ain't so. Look at that kitchen, y'all. Magnificent, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it because there's 121 of them, and I'm not gonna, damn, look at that kitchen. Whoa, Lord, Father. Wait a minute, is this the second kitchen? Hold on. Child, that might be the second kitchen, honey. Or is this the same, or what it used to look like? No, this is the second kitchen. So this is a different kitchen. All right, anyway, let's continue. Baby. Anyway, for those that are coming in, we are going through Yada's mansion, the abuser, Yada. We're going through his mansion. This is what black women help Yada achieve while he disrespected other black women, okay? Look at this beauty. Now, this is what you call elegant. This is what you call classy. That little bullshit that we be seeing in the mall. I don't know what the fuck that is, but this is what you call elegant. So it looks like there is another kitchen. It may be downstairs. It looks like it might be downstairs in the basement or something or whatever. But look at this house. So anyway, let me just go through a little more. This is a nice house. This is the basement. Now, this is elegant and lavish. Lavish. This is it, y'all. Damn. All the kids sleep in that room or what? It's an 8-bedroom home. Damn, what is this, an office? Shit, this is nice. Damn, but that's a lot of brown, though. Woo, gee. Woo, damn. Roswell, Georgia got some nice houses. Look at this shower. No, wait a minute. That ain't a shower. That's a wine room. It's a wine room. It's a glass wine room. I've never seen a glass wine room. So anyway, he is selling this mansion. And he probably selling it because he probably like, I ain't coming back to the United States because he know he gonna do some time. He done fucked up the church's money. So he's probably gonna try to stay in West Africa because he know he's gonna do some time. He was already on 12 months probation. We're gonna get to that in a minute. So he know he's gonna have to do some time. They had their own massage room. Lord, Father God. They had their own, I think that's a massage room or something like that. Yeah, I think it's a massage room. Ooh, wait. He had his own weight room, kids' playroom. All right, we're going to get back to what he did, but I'm just showing y'all what black women bought this man. This is what black women, oh, damn, he got a whole built-in damn sauna. Oh, my God. Is it for sale? Yes, for $2,950,000. You want that? $950,000. I'm sorry. $2,950,000. And he said it's 15,000 square feet, okay? 15,000 square feet. So this is Yada's home. Damn. Mm. Wow. Would y'all? No, he don't got Yada. Girl, the man got Yada on the gate. Wait a minute. The man got Yada on the gate. Do you hear me? He got Yada on the gate. Now I'm gonna ask y'all, would y'all have stayed if he put hands on you 1 or 2 times, 3 or 4, 5 or 6, stomp your face in? Would you stay to live like this? I know a YouTuber that would in a heartbeat. I know a YouTuber, not me. Hell no, not me. I don't give a damn. Fuck that. I get my own mansion. Shit. But I know a YouTuber would. But anyway, y'all, this is Yada's place, okay? This is Yada's place. So I just went through 121 photos of showing y'all Yada's place, okay? So apparently that's why she stayed. So let's get back to these documents because this is where, and she's asking the courts to let her stay there and for him to get his shit and leave. That's what she's asking the courts, for her to stay there and for him to get his shit and leave. Let me read a couple of y'all comments. She said, we would have been fighting. Barbara said, we would have been fighting. You would have fought him, Barbara, but you would have stayed there? You would have fought him? Now, let me ask y'all this before we go a little further. Would y'all spit out 4 children by a man and you not married to him? Would you? Would y'all have 4 kids with a man, 4 children, and you are not married to him? He did not give you his last name, which means if something happened, if he passed away, I mean, he probably got a will or whatever. But, I mean, would you spit out 4 children without being married to a man? Me neither. She said, I'll live in a shack in a shack before I let a man abuse me? She said, yes. Yep, after I spit out 4 children. You would leave him after you spit out 4 children? Barbara? Go to her Instagram. She has a video up saying that she got that from them. She got what from them, Danae? She got what from them? She said, girl, I did it. I was young. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. So sorry. So sorry to hear that. So you saying you had 4 kids by a guy and y'all was not married? Child, after 2 kids, I mean, after 1, but after 2, that's the most, ooh. That's it. Okay, but anyway, let's continue. 4 girls and I gave my deadbeat ass baby daddy. Wow. Girl, okay, let's listen. All right. So anyway, so she's asking to keep the house. So I wouldn't even want that. I don't know. Anyway. But so then she says, petitioner and the minor children are dependent upon the respondent for support and request the petitioner be awarded temporary child support. So she says she is dependent on him for support. Now, and I would ask for support too. But then I thought she got $250K a year. Didn't she get $250,000 a year, y'all? Ain't that what he came out here and told the world? That he gave her $250,000 a year and he gave her $150,000 per child. But I don't blame her because I would ask for support too. If he can put a house up for sale for $2.9 million, I need some money, Joker. So it said that she's dependent upon him for support. And she is asking for child support, which I would. And it also said the minor children are currently in the custody and control of both of them. She said the minor children are currently in the custody and control of the petitioner and the respondent. And the petitioner is asking for legal and physical custody. She wants it all. She wants legal and physical custody of the children. She is asking for the courts to keep him from coming within 200 yards of her. She is basically saying, keep him away from me. 200 yards is what she's asking, okay? Now, and she's asking for the court to issue a family violence ex parte and a 12-month protection order against her and the children. And she wants to be awarded temporary sole, legal, and physical custody of the minor children. She wants him to vacate the family residence, and she wants to be granted exclusive possession of the family residence and all personal properties, including the household pet. The parties, it says, including the household pets of the parties located at the family residence and the petitioner's current residence, with the exception of the respondent's personal clothing. So she's basically saying he can come get his clothes, but he got to go and everything else stays. And she's asking that law enforcement, either the sheriff or the police department, assist her in returning to the family residence and in ensuring that the respondent vacate the residence and turn over all keys, garage door openers, and other security device to the family residence are secured and given to the petitioner. Now, let me ask y'all, would y'all trust that? Would you want to stay in there? This man has said he's going to KI you. Now, I want to leave, and I don't want you to know where I'm at, okay? She said, Miss Amoira, you have a lot of hurt women in here. They are part of the saga. Good night. Stay smart, chat. What is she talking about? What was that about, Kenya? You have a lot of hurt women in here. What was that all about? Anyway, we're not going to pay attention to craziness. Nevertheless, my thing is, if I was her, I would not want to stay in the residence and trust that he would turn over all the keys, the garage opener, and everything, and that her and her kids are going to be there safe. In my opinion, he ain't going to turn over all the keys without making a duplicate. He know where you are. He can come back and hurt or harm you, okay? So to me, I would tell them that he needs to give me some money so that I can secure a safe place for me and my children. But I would not stay there, okay? I would not. All right. She said, but he could get somebody else to stalk her. Exactly. And he could make dub of the keys and have some. Anyway, I don't even want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. So then it says, other respondents, he want the respondent to be ordered to stay away from the petitioner and the children and the residents and the place of employment and their school. She don't want him being able to go around the kids nor their school. Okay? Then she says she wants no visitation. She said order respondent visiting with the minor children to be limited to no visitation, y'all. And it's highlighted. Not highlighted, but it is no visitation. She doesn't want him to have no visitation. Hold on, let me take this down. She is asking for no visitation, all right? Then it says, order the respondent to pay spousal support for the petitioner. So she wants child support and spousal support. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, she doesn't want spousal support. It says, order respondent to pay petitioner child support for the minor children and order petitioner to pay the cost and attorney fees for having to bring this action. So she is not asking for spousal support. She is not asking for spousal support, okay? Now, let's continue. She is asking to enjoin and restrain respondent from selling, disposing, or encumbering, trading, contracting to sell, or otherwise disposing or removing from the jurisdiction of this court any of the property of the petitioner or of the parties except in the ordinary course of business. Which means, basically she's asking the court, tell him he can't sell my car, he can't sell my clothes, he can't sell my handbag, he can't sell none of my stuff. I want all my stuff. Because y'all know how sometimes men act. So then she asked to enjoin and restrain the respondent from disconnecting the home utilities, changing or canceling the auto, health, or life insurance for the respondent, the petitioner, and or the petitioner's minor children, and or interfering with the petitioner's or the petitioner minor children. So she's asking to tell the court to stop him from canceling life insurance for himself, her, or the children. Okay? Then she's coming down here and she's asking to order the respondent to undergo evaluation for drugs, alcohol abuse, and to follow the recommended treatment. Ooh. She's also asking for him to undergo a batterers intervention program, and to follow the recommended treatment. Now, y'all know, I think I don't know if it's different per state, but the batterer intervention program could be sometimes 12 months. And you got to physically be there. It's not something that you could just, go online and get a certificate for. No, you literally have to go in person, and sometimes it's 12 months long, and it may be longer depending on where you at, okay? But she want that joker because this is not his first time beating her tail multiple times. And she said this has been going on for 7 years, okay? 7 years. 7 years, y'all, 7 years. Then she is asking any other additional relief, and she said to be determined, all right, to be determined. So that was signed on the 20th of this month. So just 6 days ago, she did a petition for this order. Now, that was 6 days ago. Now, a petition for an order is quite different from getting it granted, right? Well, let's see what the judge had to say. The judge, let's put it up there. The judge signed off on it, okay? No, wait a minute, hold on. Yes, so it looks like, okay, let me just read it. Let me go in. So the judge says, the petitioner having prayed pursuant to the blah, 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 that the protection order be issued and alleged that the respondent has committed acts of family violence and that the petitioner is in reasonable fear of her safety and the safety of her children and is appearing before the court that probable cause exists that family violence has occurred in the past and may occur again. It is hereby ordered and adjudged that these proceedings be filed in the office of the clerk of the courts, which means so that this order applies in every county throughout the state. So she did get it. She got the ex parte order, the family violence ex parte order, all right? So he got the order. He was served with the order, and that he is to go to court on the 4th day of September at 12:30 p.m. So he's due in court. So he did get the judgment against him, which means that it said it'll be held by Zoom. So, because he's in Africa right now. So he can't, it says the hearing will be held via Zoom. So he can come to court via Zoom on September the 4th at 12:30 p.m. All right. Now, this is what it says. The respondent, which is Yada, is hereby enjoined and restrained from doing or attempting to do or threatening to do any acts of injury, maltreatment, molesting, following, harassing, harming, or abusing the petitioner and or minor children in any manner. Respondent, which is Yada, is not to interfere with the petitioner's travel, transportation, or communication. The respondent, which is Yada, shall not follow, place under surveillance, or contact the petitioner, which is Asia, at any place of the petitioner for the purpose of harassing and or intimidating the petitioner, which is Asia. Number 6, that the respondent is enjoined and restrained from doing or threatening to do any acts of injury, maltreatment, molesting, harassing, harming, or abusing the petitioner's family or household or any household pet of either party referenced in the petition. Respondent, which is Yada, is further enjoined and restrained from taking, transferring, encumbering, hiding, or concealing any such household pet. What is this damn pet? So what they got, a snake? Number 7, that this court determined that it had jurisdiction over the parties and the subject matter under the law of the state of Georgia, and the court ordered that the respondent be given reasonable notice and opportunity to be heard sufficient to protect the respondent's due process rights. This order shall be presumed valid and pursuant to the blah, 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 and it shall be accorded full faith and credit by any other state or local jurisdiction and shall be enforced as if any order of the enforcing state of jurisdiction. Now, only the following that are initiated by the judge shall apply. Let's go. Number 1, that until further orders of this court, the petitioner, which is Asia, is awarded sole and exclusive use of the family residence. So the judge agreed that Yada got to get the fuck out. Yada got to go, y'all. Yada got to go. The next one, respondent is ordered to leave the family residence immediately, and law enforcement or the sheriff or the police is ordered to assist Asia in returning to the family residence and to remove all of Yada's shit. They said to remove Yada. And respondent is to immediately surrender to the law enforcement all and any keys, garage openers to the door, and other security devices to the family residence, and law enforcement is to ensure that these are given directly to the petitioner. Okay? And respondent, which is Yada, is ordered to stay away from this beautiful ass house, and he is to stay away from Asia children, the workplaces, the school, all of that. And that until further order of this court, Yada is restrained from coming within 200 feet of Asia kids, the household, and the damn pets. What type of pet they got, y'all? Must be some type of exotic ass pet. Then Yada is ordered not to have any contact, direct, indirect, or through another person with Asia by phone, by fax, by email, or any other means of communication except as specified in this order. The next one. Asia is awarded temporary custody of the minor children named here: Mecca, Tarisha, Amoira, Kadira, and Zion. He is ordered to not interfere with the physical custody of Zion, that was born in 2019. Why does it say that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, he is ordered not to interfere with the physical custody of the children, of all of them. But then it says, the respondent, which is Yada, is ordered not to disconnect or have disconnect the home utilities, change or have changed or cancel the auto insurance, the health insurance, the life insurance. For Yada, petitioner, and or the petitioner children, he can't change none of that. Then it goes on to say, further order of the court is to be determined. All right? Now, that's the petition order, y'all. That is the restraining order. Oh, it goes on to say, this is just your court date may be continued, may not be continued without approval of the court and all of that stuff. Okay, that's not really anything. All right, so now I got some more shit. So that's the TPO. That is the protection order. That's the petition and the order filed on August the 20th. That just took place 6 days ago. So we saw the house. So now we're going to go look up because I was sent some more things. Let's find out how much of a bad boy this boy has really been. All right, so apparently, this says Amoira. I found another piece of his court history, and this one is important because this case actually resulted in a conviction and a sentence. He appeared to have used the same attorney, Brian Frost, throughout these matters. In this case, the charges lists are criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, and simple assault. This disposition shows a nolo contendere, which is a no contest plea. It means he did not expressly admit guilt, nor he accept the criminal convictions, and the court imposed a sentence. According to the records, he was sentenced to 12 months on probation with special conditions, 4 days confinement. The record also appears to contain a condition involving Shamiku Yada. She said, this is where I want to be careful. I am seeing multiple offense dates and several cases involving what appears to be the same woman. So in 2017, he was charged with cruelty to children in the second degree, aggravated assault, and criminal damages to property in the second degree. The case was dismissed for lack of prosecution after the victim failed to appear for the second time despite being hand served. In 2018, he was charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault, family violence, criminal damage to property in the second degree, cruelty to children in the third degree, and battery, family violence. The case stayed in the court for nearly 4 years. The state entered a nolo proce in February 16, 2022. Another case, criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, and simple assault, resulted in a nolo plea and an actual criminal sentence of probation and confinement. It is possible that the third case involved lesser charges resulting from one of the earlier matters, but I cannot say that yet because I'm seeing different offense dates. It may instead be an entirely separate incident. I need to compare the case numbers, offense dates, and disposition documents before connecting them. All right, well, let's open their asses up. Let's open up these damn documents. This dude, ooh, my God. All right, hold on. All right, that's one. That's two. Y'all have been busy, y'all. That's three. Well, let's open it up and see. Let's see what he been doing, y'all. All right. Let's go to the first one. Is this the hearing or is this the indictment? Let's do the indictment first. He was indicted? It say not guilty. All right. Is this an indictment? It says 2017 indictment. The hearing. That's 2022. That's 2022. Let's do the 2027 first. I mean, let's do the 2017 first. 2017. We're going to do the 2017 first, and then we're going to go to 2022. So apparently this must be with the first wife. Hold on. All right. Can y'all see that? Is that big enough? Here, I'll just read it to y'all. Hold on a second. Do you know where he's originally from? I don't know. Where is he from? Do anybody know where he's originally from? She said, Amoira got the paperwork. I thank you for breaking this down. Great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love. How you say your name? Iris. Thank you, Iris. I don't know where he's from. If anybody know where this joker from, please let us know. Where is this joker from? So this one right here says, this is for the indictment, y'all. He got indicted in 2017 on behalf the Superior Court of said county. The grand jury select chosen and sworn by the county of Newton to wit. So he pled not guilty. His plea was not guilty in 2017. But let's see what it say. Count one, on behalf of the citizen of the state of Georgia, do hereby charge and accuse Yada with the offense of aggravated assault, family violence for that said accused between the first day of May of 2017 and the 31st of May of 2017. Said date range being a material element in Newton County, Georgia, then and there. Did knowingly make an assault upon the person of Shamiku Yada. I hope I'm not saying her name wrong. Shamiku. With exercise equipment. What? With what? He hit her with what, y'all? This man said he knowingly made an assault upon Shamiku with exercise equipment and object which when used offensively against a person is likely to result in serious bodily injury by throwing it at her, said person being the present spouse of said accused. So this joker threw an exercise piece of equipment at her. Let's continue. On behalf of the citizen of the state of Georgia, do hereby charge and accuse Yada with another offense of aggravated assault and family violence. For that, the said accused on about the 29th day of June of 2017. Said date being a material element in Newton County, Georgia, then and there, did knowingly make an assault upon the person Shamiku Yada with exercise equipment. Again, now this is count 2. So he got the first count and the second count. Serious? Okay, it's the same thing. I don't know why they charged them 2 counts of that. Oh, was it a different date? Y'all, it's a different date. Y'all, the dude hit her twice with the exercise equipment. Do y'all see this shit? Look, y'all, hold on, where my little highlighter at? Let me get this damn highlighter, y'all. Let me highlight this shit, because y'all ain't hearing me. This man did it on May the 17th, and 3 times. Hold on. Oh, Lord, I'm messing up, y'all. Hold on. I'm messing up. So, I don't like red. Let me do yellow. Let's erase that. Let's do yellow. God dang it. Come on, yellow. Hold on, let me turn this off. Yellow. God dang it. Why can't I change the damn color? Okay, it's not letting me change the color. God dang. Anyway. Oh, here you go. Okay, so he did it. He hit her with the exercise equipment, okay? The exercise equipment on May the 17th. And this is 1 count right here, y'all. That's the first count. And his name. Let's do his name, Yada. Aggravated assault, family violence. On these dates, May the 1st and then May the 31st of that same month, year. Then this is the second count, same person, another charge. Girl, he did it on the 29th day of June. Same damn thing, exercise equipment. This joker done tossed a piece of exercise equipment at her not once, not twice, but 3 separate occasions. 3 separate occasions. This man hit her with an exercise equipment. I can only imagine what the exercise equipment was, but let's continue reading. It says, oh, damn, he got a third count. What the hell? Okay, count 3. Yada. Criminal damage to property in the second degree. Okay? He got criminal damage to personal property in the second degree. It says he did, okay, this is on the 29th day. So is this the same day as this? Yeah, so the same day, the 29th. He did intentionally damage a car, a house, the property of Shamikwa without her consent by throwing, he threw an exercise equipment, again, he said by throwing exercise equipment through the windshield, the house window, the walls, and damage exceeding $500. What the hell is wrong with this dude? He threw some exercise equipment through the windshield of a car, the house window. He threw it at the walls. How do people stay through this shit? So that's 3 counts right there, y'all. He got a 4th count. He got a 4th count, y'all. Let's look at the 4th count. The 4th count. Yada. Cruelty to children. What he did to the damn kids? Same day, 29th. He don't give a count about no kids. Okay. Aggravated assault, which is a felony, upon his first wife, while having knowledge that Kima, a child under the age of 18, was present to see and hear the acts in violence. Okay. So cruelty to children in the 3rd degree is basically saying you didn't give a damn who heard or who saw you assault, beat, cuss out anybody in the presence of a child. He did not care, which means his children saw him abuse his wife or her child, his child, whoever. A child under the age of 18 saw him throw exercise equipment at her, hit her with it, not once, not twice, but 3 times. He threw an exercise equipment, I'm going to say a weight, through the windshield of a vehicle. He threw an exercise equipment through the windshield of his home and threw it against the wall. This dude has he's violent. He crazy. Count 5. Come with me, y'all. Count 5. Yada, battery, family violence. Back to May the 7th of, no, this is another year. So this was May of 2017, May 1st, May 31st. 29th of June. 29th of June. Now we are on 2018. We didn't left 2017, y'all. We are on 2018. Shamika stayed, y'all. Shamiku Yada stayed with this man, okay? After all that. Count 5 says that he did intentionally cause visible bodily harm, red marks and bruising. Here we go. Red marks and bruising to his first wife in the presence, said person being in the present spouse and said accused by throwing keys and a lamp at her. So he threw keys and a lamp. Let me tell you how much of a coward he is, okay? Let me tell you how much of a coward he is. You see how short he is, right? The dude throwing shit. He throwing stuff because that's him standing back. He threw keys. He threw a lamp. He threw exercise equipment. But now on this new one, he punched that girl in the face. He punched her in the face, okay? And choked her and said, I will KI you. That's crazy. So on this date, y'all, on 2018, he threw keys, a lamp. He caused red marks and bruising to her, okay? He's such a coward. So those are the 5 counts, of all these. He got 5 counts in one day. Let's find out what happened. So he said not guilty. This joker had the nerve to say, I ain't do it. Prove it. This was the state of Georgia versus this crazy dude. This is who black women, you know, help get to the top. So this looked like he was indicted. He was actually indicted. Look at these 5 charges. Not charge, but count. Aggravated assault, family violence. Aggravated assault, family violence. Criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree. Cruelty to children in the 3rd degree. Battery of family violence. This dude is crazy. So he was indicted, y'all. So now let's go to the next one. So now we're gonna go here. Now this was the hearing. Now this is in 2022. Now I don't know if it's the same thing, but we about to find out. So this is the state of Georgia. Are y'all still with me? Can y'all still see this? Oh, let me move this. She said, "Hi, Amoira and Loud Talkers. I'm late, but I'm here. It's Amoira for the fucking win." Goat status. Thank you, Demetrius. Appreciate you, honey. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the super chats and stuff on this live stream, y'all. Because I got to pay for these damn documents, okay? I just want y'all to know this ain't free. I got to pay for these documents. So if y'all want to throw your girl some love, please do so. You could do super chats, or you could do, I got my coffee link up, okay? Because I got to pay for these damn documents, okay? Just letting y'all know that. All right, so this is the hearing, but let me find out if it's the same one. He goes before Judge Kendall. All right, let's see if this is the same one. Ooh, hold on. Now, this is the transcript. Hold on. This must be the transcript. So this is the transcript of what happened in court. Because it says what Mr. King said, which is the judge, right? No. Oh, the King. Okay, King is the district attorney. Okay. And then his lawyer is Frost. All right. His lawyer is Frost, and the district attorney is King. All right. Just make sure I know. And then the judge is Kendall. Actually, is Wayne. Okay. All right. So let's find out. This is the transcript. So the district attorney says, Judge, position number 40 is next. That's Yada. All right. Which is the defendant. He was present. This in 2022. First of all, let me ask y'all, do y'all want me to go through the whole transcript? Do y'all want me to go through the whole transcript of the hearing? Let me know if y'all want me to go through the whole transcript of the hearing. This is what the judge said. This is what his lawyer said. This is what the DA said. It is, how many pages is this? 17 pages. It's 17 pages. Do y'all want me to go through all 17 pages of what happened in court and whether he was found guilty or not? Let me know. All right, so Intelligent Minds, I think that's how you say your name. Intelligent Mind Smith said, go through all of it. No, she said, go through half of it. Go through half of it, okay? This man don't play fair at all. Vanita said he don't play fair at all. Thank you so much, Sassy D, for those coins. Thank you for some flowers. Oh, she said, go through the important part. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to run it through ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell them to take out the meat and throw away the damn bones. How about that? Are y'all good with that? Let me tell ChatGPT to go through the meat of this and throw away the bones. Give me a second. We're going to go through the meat and throw away the bones. So this is the hearing and then the sentence. Can you go through these documents and pull out all the meat and throw away the bones? And the outcome. at anything important. All right, hold on. We're gonna get to the meat of this, honey. We're gonna get to the fat meat, baby. We get into the fat meat, baby. She said, yep, the meat and potatoes. Yep, we're gonna do the meat and the potatoes. The meat and the taters. I see somebody with laughy emojis out here. Who is that laughing? Somebody named Sandra Fashion. She said, ha, ha, ha. I don't know why. All right, so here is the meat and the yams. All right, so I went through all of these documents, and the biggest thing your audience needs to understand is there are really two versions of the criminal case on paper. The original, much more serious felony indictment, and the later negotiated misdemeanor plea that actually ended the case. So this dude did a negotiated plea, okay? Now here's the meat without all the courtroom fillers. The bottom line, Yadam Matt Yada was originally indicted on 5 charges, okay? That included 2 counts of aggravated assault family violence, battery family violence, cruelty to children, and criminal damage to property. He initially pleaded not guilty to that indictment. But that is not what he ultimately went to trial on because there was no trial. But on February the 16th of 2022, he entered a negotiated no contest plea to a new 4-count misdemeanor accusation. So he said not guilty to all the other shit, but they did a negotiated plea. And he pled no contest to criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, another criminal trespassing, and simple assault. So when he did that, the state then dismissed the felony indictment as part of the negotiated resolution. It's important because a no contest plea is not the same thing as saying I am guilty. He was saying he would not contest the charges, waive his trial rights, and accept the negotiated sentence. The judge specifically questioned him about that choice and found that the plea was entered knowingly and voluntarily. Okay? So, which means that he said no contest voluntarily. So, what the original indictment accused him of, it says this is where the case become more serious. The original indictment was returned in 2019, and it concerned allegation incidents from 2017 and 2018. I went over this already. Count 1, aggravated assault, family violence. The grand jury accused Yada of assaulting his then wife, Shamiku Yada, sometime between May the 1st and May the 31st. The indictment alleged that he used an exercise equipment as an object, likely to cause seriously bodily injury by throwing it at her. That's significant because this was not initially written up as simple as an argument or a misdemeanor dispute. The state originally charged him with aggravated assault of family violence. Then count 2, another aggravated assault family violence. The same thing happened, but a different day, which was June 29th of 2017. Count 3, criminal damage to property. This is when he took that same weight on a different day. Excuse me, now this is the same day, the 29th of June of 2017. And he threw the exercise equipment at the car, the house, the window, and the walls. The indictment said the damages exceeded beyond $500. Count 4, cruelty to children. The reason why this is important is because the indictment alleged that while he did these things, he did it in front of children that was under the age of 18. Well, it says a child that was under the age of 18. Said that the child either saw it or heard it, all right? The child identified in this indictment is Kima Waiters, okay? So the child-related charge was not alleging that he physically harmed the child. It alleged that the child witnessed or heard the alleged domestic violence. Now, number 5, battery, family violence. This happened May the 7th of the following year, 2018. The indictment accused Yada of intentionally causing visible bodily harm, including red marks and bruises by the same wife by throwing keys and a lamp at her. Now, so these charges from 2017 and 2018. The prosecutors told the judge what actually happened. Hold on one second, y'all. I didn't want to be on camera clearing my throat. But what actually happened, the prosecutor told the judge, it says the prosecutor gave the judge a factual summary of what the state said its evidence would show. So on June the 29th of 2017, police were dispatched to the residence at 370 Emers Trail after dispatch reportedly had an open phone line with yelling in the background. According to the prosecutor, Yada's wife told authorities that he had broken the window of the home and damaged the windshield of her vehicle. The prosecutor said that there had been arguments involving their child. Yada allegedly told the child to go to their room and then said to the wife, "You mad because I'm done with you." According to the state factual presentation, he then began breaking the windows in the house. His wife got a GUN. This is one of the details people are going to latch on to. That's what God's telling me. ChatGPT. The prosecutor said Mrs. Yada felt threatened so much that she retrieved a GUN from her purse and told Yada to get away from her. Okay? She then went outside toward her vehicle. According to the state, Yada followed her to the car and threw the weight through the windshield and cracking it. Okay? She didn't shoot at him. They said she got the gun because she felt threatened and told him to get away. Police had difficulty getting him to come outside. When the deputies arrived, Yada was reportedly inside of his home. The prosecutor said officers knocked for several minutes and he would not come to the door. They eventually obtained a key and they entered the door themselves. According to the state, Yada stood up and told officers that he had gotten angry and broke his own window. He was arrested that day. He bonded out approximately 4 days later, which was July the 13th of 2017. So he spent 4 days in jail. Now, the transcripts specifically say that after he bonded out, the parties continued to have contact. What does that mean? They stayed together. Okay? Approximately 1 year later, they were still living together, and he did it again. Okay? Y'all heard that, right? He did it again. Now, the court records itself established that there was an arrest in 2017, and they continued the relationship and continued to live together. So now, May 17th of 2018, approximately a year later, the state said Mrs. Yada said that her husband Yada came home angry and another argument began. She alleged that he threw the keys at her and hit her with a floor lamp. Y'all know a floor lamp is them tall ass lamps that sit on the floor. He hit her with a floor lamp. She did not call police that day, but according to the prosecutor, she contacted the police approximately 2 to 3 days later. Officers did not immediately take out a warrant, but explained how she could pursue a private prosecutor warrant, which she then obtained. The incident became part of the factual basis supporting the later plea. Now, the original indictment alleged the original indictment and allegations and the charges he ultimately accepted are not identical, right? The indictment accused him of serious offenses, including aggravated assault, family violence, and battery violence for the family. But those felony charges were not tried and did not result in a guilty verdict. Instead, the prosecutor negotiated the case down to misdemeanor charges of 2 criminal trespassing charges, disorderly conduct, and simple assault. That's it. Then the judge granted the state motion to the nolo pros, the original indictment. So the accurate statement is Yada was indicted for aggravated assault, family violence, 2 counts, and other serious charges, but the charges were ultimately dismissed as a part of a negotiated plea deal that he made with the state. They got it all the way down to misdemeanor charges, okay? So his wife apparently objected to the final deal. Now, the prosecutor told the judge that Mrs. Yada, the wife, had been at court earlier that day but chose to leave and instead email a victim impact statement. The judge read it and placed it on record. Now, I'm about to see what the impact statement said. Hold on. Can you... I want to see what her statement is. Let's see what her impact statement says. Oh, it said it's not included in the 3 documents you uploaded. Okay, never mind. All right, so I can't read it. All right, let's go back. So the judge read her impact statement. Give me a second. The judge read it and placed it in the records. Then the judge asked the prosecutor something very interesting. The judge said he understands that Mrs. Yada had previously agreed to the proposed negotiated dispositions, but she changed her mind. So she agreed to the negotiated terms, but then she changed her mind. The prosecutor said, that's correct, Your Honor. So in other words, by sentencing date, she apparently no longer supported the negotiated resolution she had previously agreed to. But unfortunately, these documents do not contain the actual text of her victim impact statement. So we cannot accurately tell the audience what she said, okay? So it does not have the impact statement. Now, so again, she had agreed to the negotiated terms, but by the time she got to court, she said, hell no, I do not agree to the misdemeanor. Because she was there that day. She know what he tried to do to her. So now it goes on to say, Lord Jesus. So the same day, y'all, he put charges on her. So during this hearing, it says, during the hearing, the judge asked whether there was also a criminal case pending against her, Mrs. Yada, that had been brought by Mr. Yada. That's exactly what narcissists do, though. You file on them, they're going to turn around and file on your ass. It says, the prosecutor said yes. Now, it says yes. So Mr. Yada turned around and filed charges on Mrs. Yada. And I'm assuming it's for that gun that she had on him. So Yada personally told the judge he understood the evidence. It says the judge asked whether Yada heard the prosecutor's summary of the evidence the state claimed could prove his guilt. And Yada said, yes, sir. Then the judge said whether he agreed that the evidence was sufficient such that he did not wish to contest the charges. Yada said, yes, sir. And so basically he said, no contest. I'm not pleading. I'm not saying I'm guilty, and I ain't saying I didn't do it. I'm just saying no contest. That's what he pled, right? Now, he got sentenced to 48 months total. 12 months on count 1. So he received 4-day confinement and a 12-month probation. Okay? 4-day confinement, 12 months probation on count 1. And $300 statutory fees. Count 2, 12 months probation and $300 for the fees, statutory fees. Now, count 3, 12 months probation, but it's consecutive to count 2. So it's not additional. It's 12 months, and then the other 12 months ran consecutive, meaning that still only 24 months right now. Wait a minute. 12 and 12 is 24. Oh, no, 12, 12, and 12, and 12. He got 48 months. I'm sorry. He got 48 months. He got 12, 12, 12, and 12. That's 48 months. So he got 12 months on count 1, 12 months on count 2, 12 months on count 3, 12 months on count 4, consecutive. All consecutive, not together. Consecutive is one after the other, right? The written sentence confirms the 4 12-month sentence and identifies them as consecutive, which means 4 months, 48 total months sentence. And this is 2018, no, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, so he's off probation. Oh, all right. So anyway, $1,200 fines and 48 total months of probation. He was ordered into the domestic violence intervention program. It said the judge specifically ordered him to complete a domestic violence intervention program, which was approved by his probation officer. And then and that was a state certified program. So basically it says it was simply a pay a fine and walk away resolution. Yeah, that's what happened. He paid a fine and was able to just walk away from the bullshit that he did to his wife. All right. Now, but he was also given an order that he was prohibited from contacting his now ex-wife. So no contact order, direct or indirect. He was also had to remain 500 feet away from her, the residence, employment, place of education, or any of her family members. He was prohibited from going to the residence, 370 Emers Trail. They did get a divorce. It said the judge noted during the sentencing that the couples was now divorced. So he's divorced. So what's his excuse for marrying an old girl? He was divorced. So in 2009, this date is 2022, March of 2022, Yada was divorced from this lady. Okay, he was divorced. It says here, hold on, let's go back. So they were divorced. And so the judge says there's no other reason that you guys should be in contact with each other because y'all are divorced now, okay? It said the judge said that because of the circumstances and the nature of their relationship, there should no longer be any need for contact between them. He had to pay his ex-wife. Oh, wow, god damn. Y'all ready for this? This man had to pay $3,341,000.44 in restitution. Is that $3 million? That ain't $3 million. That's $3,000. Is that $3 million or $3,000? That ain't no $3 million. That ain't no $3 million. Oh, it's 3,000, y'all. Listen, okay, my bad. Let me go back. I'm sorry. So he had to pay her $3,341 in restitution. The judge required it to be paid within 60 days of sentencing. And so they say his attorney said, no, he gonna pay it right now. So he paid it that day. There was also an education requirement. The judge ordered him to successfully complete. Huh? Y'all. It said the judge ordered, girl, y'all. Oh my God, Father God. The judge ordered Yada to complete a GED program. The Joker didn't even have a GED. This man, filthy freaking rich. I mean, he ain't filthy rich, but this man rich, beating up women and shit, and he ain't even got a GED. Did y'all know that? The judge, it says, listen, there was also an education requirement. The judge ordered Yada to successfully complete a GED, adult education program, unless he could show his probation officer that he already possessed a GED or diploma. The written sentence required proof of a high school diploma. Why? I've never heard of that ever. It says GED or vocational training certificate or completion of such program during the probation. Why? Have y'all ever heard of someone getting a sentence and part of the sentence they got to complete a GED? Huh? You mean to tell me this man is out here gaslighting and manipulating all of these women, and he was ordered to complete a GED while on probation? I ain't never heard of that. All right, so it says in plain English, he originally, okay, I read all that. I ain't got to go over all that no more. All right. So now the timeline, it says May 2017, he was indicted. 2017, he had major domestic incident charges. 2017, again, more charges. 2018, more charges. 2019, he got indicted by the grand jury. By 2022, he did a plea deal, pled down to 4 misdemeanor offenses, and he received 12 months consecutive for 4 charges, which equals 48 months of probation with 4 days served in jail. So he got away with beating his wife ass with exercise equipment. Okay? Now, but the educational requirement is throwing me. I've never heard of him being required to get a GED. It said one more thing that stands out. There are missing pieces that could make this story much bigger. These 3 documents establish a lot, but they repeatedly reference records we have not seen yet. Mrs. Yada victim impact statement, the police report. Did you send me the impact statement? Hold on, let me look right quick. Let me see, did I get the impact statement? Let's see. Ooh, I got the impact statement. God damn. I see it. I see the impact statement. All right, thanks. Ooh, let's see the impact statement, child. What you done told the judge, girl? What you told him? All right, let's see what she done told the judge. I'm gonna put it up here. This is the impact statement. Can y'all see it? Hold on. All right, it says, good morning. After careful consideration, I couldn't pull myself together to be there this morning. I feel as if I'm being victimized all over again for coming forward. I would appreciate it respectfully if Miss Gabby would read my victim impact statement on my behalf. My name is Shamiku Yada. I've known the defendant Yadan Yada since 2011. When we started dating, we got married in 2016, and as of February the 11th of 2022, we're now divorced. This is someone I trusted and someone my daughter called dad. This is also the same man that has caused reprehensible damage to my family and I with physical and mental abuse. Yadam has damaged my property and intentionally bashed me in my head with a barbell. A barbell. What the fuck is a barbell? I'll get to it in a minute. The more serious of all of the violent charges, aggravated assault, was dropped. The DA has or will mention, I stated I wanted this case to be over. This is true. However, not with the defendant walking away with probation. I'm not trying to persuade the court. I'm speaking my truth as to what was done to me. Yadam knows what happened behind those closed doors. I feel the plea he's received today is a grave injustice. Due to the seriousness of the crime committed against me, I wasn't the first victim and certainly not the last. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, y'all. Ooh wee. Y'all, let me go look up and see what a damn barbell is. I need to see what a barbell is. What the F is a barbell? Barbell. I need to see what it looked like. He hit her with that? Oh! Y'all, look what he hit her with. You know the thing that you hold the weights on when you do this? Girl, mercy Jesus. Look, y'all. This joker need a visit by somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Why it won't come up? Come on now. Come on, I just want the photo. A barbell is not a weight. It's the thing that you hold the weights on. Like the bar that holds the pole. Like, let me show it. He hit her with this. Then this man hit her with that, y'all. He hit her with that. And she said in her impact statement that this is not the first time that he's done something like this, and it certainly will not be the last. I wasn't the first victim. Let's highlight that right here, because this says a lot. I wasn't the first victim, and I certainly will not be the last. Do y'all see that? He hit her in the head with a damn barbell, y'all. He needs to be snipped. Nevertheless, y'all. So, you know, he walked away with a smack on the hand. He spent 4 days in jail and 48 months of probation. I believe that this man is going back to jail. But let's continue. Let's continue. So that was that. Hold on. So that was an impact statement. Hold on. And then what is this? So then the DA says, yes, please come to the DA's office and Gabby will get you to the courtroom when needed. I'll meet you before court to answer any other questions you may have. So she left. She said, hell no, you read my statement. I'm not going to do that. So she left. So I have his background. Let me just have ChatGPT run his background for me. Hold on. Damn, he got another charge in 2019, y'all. He went and do the same thing again. Hold on. He went right back and did the same thing again. So the background, I just got the criminal part. So the background, the criminal part says in 2017, he committed battery. In 2000, that was in May. In 2017, aggravated assault, property damage, child-related allegations. 2018, family violence allegations. 2019, another group of family violence-related charges under a different case number. Who was it in 2019? I guarantee you it's that lady. I guarantee you it's Asia. It says in 2019, intelligence report does not identify who the victim name was, but it was not Shaniqua. So guess who it was? 2019. Asia. They got together after his divorce from Shamiqua, and he beat her ass right away, y'all. He been beating Asia ass since 2019. Well, she reported it in 2019. First time reporting it, 2019, Asia, y'all. This man beat her ass in 2019. Why am I telling y'all this? I'm telling y'all this because he left one relationship, got into another, did the same shit, and she stayed with him. And I heard, I don't know for sure, but I heard she had to. She knew about Shamiqua. Or am I saying the name right? Listen, the first wife. She knew about the first wife. So listen, y'all. He was married to her when she first got with him in 2019. But by 2022, they were not even married no more. They were not married. And he still did not marry Asia. Anyway, so in 2019, I need the 2019 paperwork. Do we have the 2019 paperwork, y'all? Do we have the 2019 paperwork? So Asia. So this is not her first time going to court, y'all. Hold on. Oh my God. These people just gonna wait till they die and then they gonna say something. Why? I don't know. Oh, is this it? Oh no, I got that. Okay, I got that. So got that one. All right. I'm waiting on. She said, check your phone. Ooh, let me see. Woo! Mercy. They familiar with his ass. So let me put this up right quick. So he hit her so hard with this damn thing in her head. He could have killed her. He literally could have. If you don't want to see nothing grossed out, close your eyes, okay? So apparently, damn. Somebody said he hit her down to the white meat too. So it's going to be hard to beat charges for almost murdering your wife when you beating on her, on your concubine too. Damn. All right, somebody said he rented a property in Ecuador and was later asked to vacate. One, the owner found out you were awaiting trial. You were asked to vacate once the owner found out that you was awaiting trial for violent crimes. You started sleeping with your female students while cheating on your legal wife. Still legally married. Hold on. still legally married to your wife and impregnated your student turned side chick twice. Your wife found out you were cheating and threw you out, but not before you attempted to kill her by bashing her head in with a barbell. You awaited trial for numerous violent charges against your wife and stepdaughter. You had been scamming the black community for years by selling herbs shipped on Amazon, but claiming they came from the jungle. You also bought herbs for $8 a pound, but resold them for $300 an ounce. You willingly sold jars of slud with mold in it to customers in it will pass its expiration date for hundreds of dollars and they turned ill. Many customers didn't receive any products and were never refunded. They were blocked and ignored while you blamed it on the post office. You filed fake insurance with the post office claims on packages you never mailed and thus were paid twice for most items people ordered. You beat on a woman you currently live with while she was holding your newborn son and she ran next door to call 911. 911 was called to your residence the night before your son was born and the birth of your daughter had complications. You flew to Africa and met with a well-known real estate scammer by the name of R.J. Mahdi. You are renting the house you currently reside in and do not own it. You were born in the U.S. and not in the D.R., nor are you Dominican. Is that what he said he was? Dominican? Oh, Lord, Father, hold on. You are hereby notified that the case and all cases pending against above referenced individual in the Supreme Court of Newton, Georgia. So this was apparently a while ago. But he did beat the charges. He beat the charges because he pled to a misdemeanor. So this is the result of her being hit in the head with a barbell. With a damn barbell. Hey, what's up? Ooh, she said, I told y'all he busted her head to the white meat. He did bust her head to the white meat. Thank y'all so much for the support, y'all. Thank y'all for this support. I do appreciate it. Hold on, I have something else. So the two women have charges against each other because even after, hold on, after him and the wife, I guess, separated or divorced, I guess she must have had some unfinished business. So let me bring that up. Ooh, honey, y'all gotta leave these damn domestic violence jokers alone, y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, this one says, so so in 2018, the screenshot identifies the parties of Williams Beck, Asia, Asia, and Stephen A. Hawthorne. The docket itself shows, she got stalking charges? So on May 23rd, stalking ex parte TPO was placed on the calendar. A petition for stalking temporary TPO was filed. The docket specifically says serve Shamika personally. Oh, it was dismissed. So Asia went and tried to get a stalking order on the ex-wife? Is that what I'm hearing? Do you have the document? Did you send me the document? Hold on, let me look at the document, y'all. So Asia, the one that's crying now, the wife, she ain't the wife, the damn baby mama, the baby mama of a bunch of children. the baby mama of a bunch of children. She filed a TPO against his ex-wife, Shamika. Okay? The document indicates that an ex parte stalking TPO was actually entered, and Shamika Yada was personally served with it. However, the case ultimately ended with the protection order being dismissed. The dismissal is important. The screenshot alone does not tell us why it was dismissed, but it does establish that the allegations were proven to be false. So whatever Asia accused Shamika of doing, it was proven to be false. Okay? So then the second case was filed July the 5th of 2018. So the first one was filed May of 2018. The second one was July the 5th of 2018. This is a different stalking TPO. This is a petition for a stalking TPO filed. And it was filed by, oh, she did it with an attorney. She had an attorney. Attorney Hawthorne was her attorney, Stephen Hawthorne. Who is this for? Okay, again. So Asia filed again with the attorney, again, on Shamika. So this one says, this time they didn't grant the ex parte. Wait a minute, it says, this one is particularly interesting because the court didn't simply issue the ex parte order and immediately disposed of the case. The docket shows the hearing and the ex parte protection order was continued until July 12th, and then the case remained pending until August 2, and it was dismissed. It says, taken together, the record appeared to show two stalking TPOs proceeding with roughly 2.5 months of each other, beginning in May 23rd and July the 5th. Both resulted in an ex parte temporary protection order, and both ultimately shows a dismissal of the protection order. So Asia put 2 protection orders out on Shamika, and they both was dismissed. And her attorney Hawthorne appeared in both cases. Oh, so that's it. So basically, Asia took out stalking orders on the ex-wife 2 times, and they were both dismissed. Okay, they were both dismissed. I don't know why she took the stalking order out on her, but whatever the reason was, it was dismissed. It didn't go far, so she was unable to prove what she was accusing her of. All right, what do I have here? I have, oh, damn, she that scared? Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. Asia, to the front of the class. To the front of the damn class. What is wrong with these women? To the front of the class. Yada wouldn't marry her, so she goes and do a damn name change on her own, y'all. So, the Supreme Court of Gwinnett County, state of Georgia, final order changing name of an adult. The above and foregoing petition to change name coming on to be heard pursuant to the law, and it appearing that the notice has been published and blah, 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 blah. It is hereby ordered that the name of the petitioner, currently known as Asia Denise William Becks, is hereby changed to Asia Mate Yada. Petitioner is hereby authorized to assume the name of Asia Mate Yada in place instead of her present name. That such name change shall not authorize the petitioner fraudulent deprive others of any legal rights under the law. Y'all, the lady went and got her damn name changed without a marriage certificate. She wouldn't have even had to petition the court had she got the marriage license. The man never married her. He never gave her a name despite he was divorced. Yada was divorced. Okay? So it's not that he didn't get married to her because he was already married. He may have been married when she entered the relationship, but he did not marry this lady. They were just dating, okay? And this girl went and got her name changed in 2021. 2021, she got her name changed to his name. His middle name, she took his middle name. His name is Yadam Mate Yada. Her name is Asia Mate Yada. The girl, her name was Denise Williams Bex, and she changed that to Mate Yada. She took his middle and last name. Damn. How many kids? They got 4 kids, but she had a child before him. So she got 5 kids, but 4 of them is by this man. She had 4 kids by this man, and he did not give. She said, so before his divorce, no. Ooh. You just said something, Mark. Yeah, they got a divorce in 2022, and she got a name changed in 2021. Yeah, but they didn't get married. Damn. They were never married. So her date of birth is July the 1st of 94. So what does that make her? Somebody quick with the math. Quick with the math. July 1st, 1994. How old is that? Drop it in the comments. Somebody drop it in the comments. Excuse me. So she petitioned the court she petitioned the court for this name change in 2020. October the 30th of 2020, she asked to have her name changed in 2020. It says, what's your reasons to ask for your name to be changed? She said, family reasons. Family reasons. That's all she said was family reasons. This was in 2020. How old is she? She's 32 and he's 41. That's not that big of a deal. I mean, that's 9 years. So she's 32 and he's 41. So in 2020, he was still married to Shamiku when Asia got her name changed to his. So I understand now when some of you women say, y'all knew she knew that man was married and she still pursued him. She asked to have her name changed to this man's name in 2020. He was still married to his first wife. Not only was he still married, they were still pending criminal charges. Asia, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? How old was she, you guys, in 2020? If she's 32 now, 6 years ago, how old was she? 28? Nope, 26. She was 26? How old was she, y'all? Y'all let me know 6 years ago. How old was she? How old was she? This says, here's another case of Asia and Aaron Williams. Asia is crazy. Her husband has wrote to court multiple times to get a TPO against her. Oh, she was married already? Asia. Y'all, Asia was already married. She was married, and her ex-husband, which is Aaron Williams, he asked for a restraining order against her ass. Asia. Now, I'm about to look up their address because I want to know how she was living with that first husband. Let's look that up right quick. Let's look it up. I want to see how she was living. What is that? F what? Oh, apartment? Is that Lithonia? Girl, get the hell out of here. Stonecrest Mill apartment. Is that it? Hold on. Two seven. I can't read the writing. Apartment 501. So she went from apartment with her and her first husband to a motherfucking mansion, okay? So she was living in apartments in Lithonia, Georgia. So she moved from apartments to a mansion, okay? So that's why she was taking them ass whoopings for 7 years or 8 years. Because she moved from an apartment in Lithonia, Georgia, wherever the hell that's at. So anyway, she was married to a regular snuggler, which his name was Aaron Williams. Now, in 2018, he filed for a protection order against her ass. Now, it says she was the present or past spouse, parent of the same child, person who used to live in the same household. Now, the writing is fucked up, but it says on or about June the 28th of 2018, respondent committed the following acts of family violence against the petitioner and the minor children. I am the father of something Williams. Something unexpectedly visited by the mother after something lack of communication. After something lack of communication regarding the petitioner states that the respondent repeatedly hit him. That's all I see. Did you give me another one? Hold on, let me look. I saw what he said is she repeatedly hit him. Yeah, that's it. That's all I see. So it says, oh, wait a minute. Repeatedly hit him and what? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, he did it twice. He filed on her ass twice. So he filed in 2018. Let me see, it's the same day. Oh, yeah, 2 different days. He filed July the 3rd, 2018 and July the 13th, 2018. The July the 3rd one says, hold on. Oh, he just did it a different county. That's all he did. So they must have told him he had a different county. So he filed, and it said the petitioner states that the respondent shoved her when she was trying to take her. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. So he filed on her. Aaron filed on her. Oh, she filed on him first, Candy. She filed on him first. So she filed on the 3rd and said that he shoved her when she was trying to take her 3-year-old. And he filed on the 13th and said she repeatedly hit him. So they both filed on each other. She filed before he did, though. Because the incident was the same day, June 28th. Yep. So she filed first against him. Aaron was the respondent on the 3rd of July. And 10 days later, he filed on her. So, yeah, that's kind of normal. That's what they do. That's what people do. So, yeah, she filed on him first, and then he filed on her. And they wasn't living together. She lived in an apartment, and he lived, let me go see where he lived. She lived in Lithonia, Georgia, and he lived in Lithonia, Georgia, but a different address, 6266. Is that Coves? Lithonia. All right. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, he lived in apartments too. So they both lived in an apartment. Oh no, actually he lived in a, it looked like a no, this was a it say unit, but oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. So he lived like in a really small house, very small house. But anyway, so nevertheless, she went from, she said, look at your phone again. Okay, hold on. I can't even hardly read this shit. This look like some old chicken shit. Let's see what it say. Oh, Asia. He said that you are verbally abusive. Hold on. All right, the petitioner is Aaron. So Aaron says, I am the father of whatever Williams. Something unexpectedly visit by the mother. He received an unexpected visit by the mother after something lack of communication, a strong lack of communication regarding simple. The petitioner states that the respondent repeatedly hits him. The petitioner states that the respondent is verbally abusive. Simple, I guess that must be the name of the damn child. Simple visitation or arrival. I have taken care of my daughter without the mother's assistance for over 6 months. In February, the mother abandoned her daughter for a vacation to Ecuador. Oh, shit. Wait a damn minute, girl. Did you go to Ecuador? She abandoned her daughter for a vacation to Ecuador. Before leaving, she lied and stated that was an educational school trip. Since her return in May, the mother has repeatedly left the state traveling. We only seeing her daughter one time. With only seeing her daughter one time, she returns, or she's something to share, or she refused to share her address where she wants my daughter to live. She refused to share an address where she wants my daughter to live. Then it said the mother is a strong, compulsive liar with substantial evidence to prove her lack of responsibility for her child. She has abandoned her daughter and used false, represented legal force to kidnap her from me, the father. She hides the address to help keep private her whereabouts of a civilian with warrants and violence or something. Then it says he's asking for it. I guess he was asking for a TPO for him and the girl, him and the daughter. And then it says the parties are not married, and the respondent has also, they wasn't married either. So they wasn't married. Did she get his name changed to? Did she go get the name changed to his last name too? It says their parties are not married and the respondent has not legitimated the children. Petitioner does or does not have knowledge concerning custody or claim of custody concerning these children. These children, including divorce, separation, juvenile, DFCS classes, specifically court court and types of cases, legitimation, something danger and abandonment case in progress. Also, he got the legitimation and danger and abandonment case in progress, and he put the case number down there. Then the petitioner has the following minor children living with the petitioner whom the petitioner wishes to protect from the respondent and included in a protective order. The child has been kidnapped after living with me for over 6 months after abandonment. Petitioner believes the respondent has a criminal record and has committed the following crimes. A criminal, help a criminal avoid legal. Oh, she abetted. She abetted a criminal and helped a criminal avoid legal conviction. Oh, I think he's talking about, I think that he is talking about helping a criminal, abetting, of yada. I'm assuming. Anyway, petitioner fears that if the respondent learns of the petitioner address, okay, he wanted her to not know his address. Petitioner and the minor children are dependent upon the respondent for support. So he was asking for her support? Let me make sure. Yeah, that's him against her. He was asking for support from her? It says the minor children is currently in the custody and control of the respondent, which is her. And the petitioner asked for legal and physical custody. And he want child support too. He wanted child support. So anyway, then he want her to stay 100 yards away. And he wants to be awarded sole and legal custody of the child. He wanted her to stay away from the child and her school. He wanted her to pay child support, attorney fees, keep the current address confidential, and stop her from selling, trading, encumbering, and other shit of the property. And it says no contact regardless of representation for guarantee of safety. So he didn't want no damn, he didn't want no contact with her whatsoever. All right, so did he get it? Oh, what's that? Okay. So I'm not sure if he got this order, but he did it against her ass and said that she is not a good mama. Oh, Lord. He said you weren't a good mama, honey. He said you was not a good mother. You was not a good mother. He said you be hitting on him, girl. Do you? So she said, she came back and said, let's see what she said. Because she said something quite different. She said, the petitioner states that the respondent shoved her when she was trying to take her 3-year-old daughter home. The petitioner states that the respondent called her out of her name throughout their relationship. She also says in 2017, the petitioner states that the respondent slammed her head in the door. The petitioner states that the respondent pushed her to the floor. The petitioner states that the respondent has held her to refrain her from leaving. Okay. So she is claiming physical violence against him. He claiming physical violence against her. And then they pretty much asked the judge for the same shit. Okay. So then let's see what the damn judge said. Okay. So this is what they settled for. All right, it says they did a consent order, okay? It says the parties appeared by the court on the 6th day of September. And I'm assuming this is still, is this 2022? I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, 6th day of September for a hearing regarding petitioner request for a 12-month protection order. Petitioner was present and represented by Tracy Reese. A respondent was present and represented by Amy Hayes. So they both had lawyers. In lieu of having a hearing consideration of the mutual undertaking, herein contained, the parties agree as following. The respondent does not admit that he has violated the family violence by consenting to this order. Respondent shall pick up the minor child for his Friday visits pursuant to the parenting plan in the matter of Aaron Williams and Asia Williams Beck from the minor child's school. So he picks up the child from school at approximately 3 p.m. while school is in session. When school is not in session, petitioner drives Antonio Stud shall meet respondent to exchange the minor child. So she won custody of the child. She won custody, and he gets the child is it every Friday or every other Friday? Oh, it just says for his Friday visits. So he only get the child on Friday? Oh, anyway. It says the parties shall only communicate about the minor child via our family wizard. Each party shall set up the app within 7 days of this order and shall be responsible for any costs associated. So that was in 2022, and it ran to 2023. So they agreed to, now I don't know if he got her every Friday or every other Friday, but she won custody, basically, in a nutshell. She won the custody of the child. And in the state of Georgia, that's actually how it goes. I'm just going to be straight up with y'all. That's just how it goes in the state of Georgia. So she won custody of their child, all right? He was not able to get custody or whatever. So let's close some of these out and let me see what else we got. So we are still looking for the what happened when they got together. What in this Intellis report, it says that she filed back in 2000, was it 18 or 19? Let me go back to that one. So she filed back in, hold on, let me go back to my ChatGPT, because ChatGPT, I put the record in there. And it said, hold on. No, 2019, I'm sorry. So February 1st, 2019, the case included aggravated assault, family violence, criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, criminal trespassing, family violence, and battery violence. Wait a minute. So hold on. So in 2019, he was charged with all of that? Or are you blending in all the charges? I just want what happened on it says nope. I'm not blending. Nope, I'm not blending. February the 19th, the charges are February 2019, the charges are, this is after him and his wife. This has nothing to do with Shamiqua. This was February 2019. Aggravated assault, family violence, criminal damage to property in the 2nd degree, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, criminal trespassing, family violence, and battery, family violence in 2019. February the 1st of 2019, him and old girl was together. She petitioned the court just 1 year later in 2020 to get her name changed to his name. In October of 2020, she asked the courts to change her name to his name after he did all this shit to her in 2019. aggravated assault, family violence, criminal damage to the property, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, criminal trespassing, family violence, and battery, family violence. He did all of that February the 1st of 2019. Oh, wow. It says, so yes, the reports is presenting those as charges associated with the 2019 date. This is not combined with all the other shit, okay? So it says Yada has been accused of multiple family violent related charges. Multiple family violent related charges. Multiple family mean across more than one woman, y'all. Across more than one woman. This is crazy, y'all. Let me read some of y'all comments. This is crazy. I literally have been going over Yada's background, and this man has abused multiple women. He don't care if the child is around or not. He has hit a woman across the head with a barbell. That is the bar that holds the weights when you are pumping iron laying down on a bench. That barbell. I didn't even know it was called that. But he hit somebody across the head with it, his first wife, okay? They are divorced. Yada is not married to Asia. She just took his last name. She petitioned the court in 2020 to have her name changed, and they changed it in 2021. They're not married. And she spit out 4 children with this man, and he didn't marry her. But he did appeared to take her from an apartment to this big ass mansion. Still not good enough. Still not good enough. Okay? Still not good enough. He started beating on her in 2019. 2019. He started putting hand and feet on this girl. They said that he stomped her in the face while holding her baby, which was his baby. He stomped her in the face. Imagine stomping somebody in the face. Who does that, right? He stomped her in the face, y'all. She said he didn't, but she was able to get one against him. Check your phone. What do you mean, Candy? I don't see that. It won't open. That one won't open. It didn't open. Oh, she did get an order against him? The ex-husband? Oh, it's sending me to the site. It's telling me I got to go all the way to the site. She said, is he on drugs? She asked the courts to test him for drugs and alcohol. She wants him to go through a drug and alcohol program. So that tells me, yes, she is alleging, well, she said he came home drunk. So is he on drugs? Maybe not drugs, but maybe addicted to alcohol. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? So is he on drugs? I don't know. But he on something to be stomping on somebody's head with his fucking feet. He on something. He's some type of crazy. These women need brothers. You know what I mean? They need brothers. But I think that's all I have, Candy. That's all I have. So this man has done a lot. And y'all, women have been carrying this man. We have to realize we are sharing, commenting, engaging, buying products from, buying books, promoting. We're doing this to a man that is a serial abuser. Yada is a serial abuser. This man was ordered to get a GED. This man was ordered to get a GED. This man has mastered finding out what women want to hear. And that's what he does. He speaks what women want to hear. He says things that sound good to women. There's so many videos out there of this man manipulating, gaslighting, and love bombing women. They're amening this because they feel like he's some king of his castle. He's an abuser. This man is an abuser, a serial abuser. His wife impact statement, which I'm going to take her impact statement and I'm going to take her name out. And I'm just going to put what she said about Yada on my Facebook. Because one thing that spoke out, she said, I'm not his first victim, and I'm certainly not the last. She knows her husband. She knows what he's capable of. She said he knows what he did to her behind closed doors. You said the thing must be late or delayed because I'm still, you said check your phone. I still got the same one. The consent order, I just read that, Kenny. Hold on. Unless you're doing something else, huh? Kenny, I think you behind. She said, Amoira, it looks like her son was born as William Beck. They had to change the baby's name to Yada. They changed the baby name too? What? You know what? I bet you he made her do that. Oh, wow. Oh. She's a Riverdale Road girl. So she got pregnant. She got pregnant by Yada while still with the other guy. Or the other guy put his name on, oh my God. So Asia got pregnant with a son. She thought the baby daddy was Aaron Williams. Had Williams' last name for the little boy. She petitioned the court and asked the court to change the baby name to the real biological father's name. So she had Williams thinking the baby was his, Aaron Williams. Found out the baby wasn't his and wanted the name changed to the real daddy, which was Yada. So she was messing with Aaron and Yada at the same time in order for her to think that Williams was the baby daddy because she gave him the last name, gave him Williams' last name. But wait a minute, they had to be married because her last name was Williams. Or did she do the same shit and just go get her name changed too? They had to have been married. But she says she wants the baby last name changed to the biological father's name, which is Yada. So she wanted the name changed to the biological father. She didn't put a baby, so she had to be married. This is some crazy ass shit. So Zion, y'all, their little boy Zion was William's baby. Had William's last name. So in 2009, well, the baby was born in 2019. And 2023, the final order came down and they changed the baby from Williams to Yada. The baby was born in 2019, 2021, 22, 23, so 4 years old, and his name changed. Well, I'll be goddamn. She said she did the same thing. Nope, she was not married. So she got the name changed to Williams, and they weren't married? She said they were married. Were they married? Because on the paperwork, it says they were not married. Maybe he meant they weren't married at the time. Thank you, Pokey. Thank y'all for the gifts. Appreciate y'all so much. She said, yep, girl, this is a whole mess. She did that because of what that man had. Well, so the little boy is known as his. She said of the biological father. So that means that she from Riverdale. Anyway, I am whatever. Whatever, child. Whatever. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So she said they checked off present or past spouse. So at one time they were married. Also, she was married to him. So she was married and got pregnant with a boy, but it was Yada's child, not her husband's. Wow, girl, you are dangerous. You are dangerous, girl. You are dangerous. You are dangerous, okay? You are dangerous. So this lady then got pregnant by a married man. He was married still with his. So in 2019, when she got pregnant by him, he was still married to Shamiqua. That's why a lot of people are saying that they don't feel sorry for her, because not only did she get with him, she got with him, she got pregnant by him, and she covered for him when he was going through his domestic violence situations with his first wife. So him and his first wife didn't get a divorce until 2022. She had the baby in 2019. She says, Riverdale Road, I lived there when I was struggling. Thank God for growth. See, I wasn't even going to say nothing about Riverdale. I'm still ain't going to say nothing about Riverdale because it is what it is. My sister live in Riverdale, so I can't even say shit. She said, you lose them how you get them. I've always heard that. You lose them how you get them. You lose them how you get them. She said, was she his student? They saying yes, she was his student. She married and lied to her husband and say she going on a trip to Ecuador as a learning or some type of school training event. But she was going because he was in Ecuador. Ooh, Asia. It still doesn't justify getting your ass whooped, but she knew he was a woman beater. She knew it. She knew this man beat this girl so hard in the head with a barbell that this girl was so scared. Oh, Candy, send me the one where the reason why some of these charges was dropped because her ass didn't show up. Send me that one. Because her ass didn't show up. So even though she's filed these charges now, because she just filed charges August the 20th, she's filed charges on him before, and it was dismissed because she didn't show up to court. Because she did not show up to court. Hold on. Sorry about that. It was dismissed for the lack of prosecution. She did not show up to court. You want to know why she didn't show up to court? Because he told her, I'm on probation. If you show up to court, I'm going to jail. Who gonna pay for all of this? Who gonna take care of all these kids? Who gonna take care of you? How these lights gonna stay on? I am on probation. If you pursue this, I'm going to jail. She filed charges in 2019. Lack of prosecution. She did not go to court. She didn't go to court. So Michelle said he probably threatened her. Thank you, Jen Hen, so much for the support. Michelle said he probably threatened her. Yeah, he threatened her with loss of wealth. He threatened her with loss of wealth. If I go to prison, what you gonna do? Where you gonna go back to? Who gonna take care of you and all these kids? He threatened her with loss of wealth. That's what he threatened her with. She said, I don't believe nothing she is doing. I think this is a money game. She said, I bet y'all to call her all kind of hoes. I guarantee it. And guess what he was yesterday? So she put in the paperwork that, and he probably do call her that. You want to know why, Nikki? Because she was still married to another man when she got with him. She got pregnant by him while she was carrying another man's last name. So he probably do call her a hoe because he probably look at her like that. You know? But yesterday, he showed just how unbothered he was by putting up a video of him in West Africa. Yeah, that's what he did. That's his way of saying, this just how much I care. I don't. You know? This is sad. She said, I'll go live in a shelter before I put up with the abuse. Girl, what you said? Ain't no way. But now, you know what? I want to go to his page now because I want to see. I know he hasn't posted lately. Well, he posted 3 or 4 days ago. Let's go to his page because I've been tagging him. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. He going to have to block me. He going to have to block me. So he posted 4 days ago. And he still got people commenting on his bullshit. But let me see if they're commenting because they are ridiculing him or what.
Welcome to my life.
Hold on, let's see. Let's look at this damn video. I made a video about this video. But this man said, welcome to my wife's shoe closet. Welcome to my wife's shoe closet, okay? My wife's, this was 4 freaking days ago, y'all. 4 days ago. Look at this. Oh, shit.
And to all the men that love the... Welcome to my wife's shoe room. And to all the men that...
Excuse me, not shoe closet. Let me take that back. Not shoe closet. My wife's shoe room. My wife's shoe room. Not shoe closet. Shoe room. Okay? My wife's shoe room. Oh, I'm just letting you know.
Welcome to my wife's shoe room. And to all the men that love to pamper their women, that loves to take care of their women, that loves to buy them high-end shoes. I want to make sure you guys know exactly what to do, especially when you're buying shoes like red bottoms. As you see, it's shiny, but when a woman starts to walk, as you see, she hasn't worn these, but when she starts to walk, the bottom starts to go away. The red literally starts to go away. So what you're going to do is go ahead and get her the rubber soles put on the bottom. This part is still the red, but this is the rubber, so the part she's walking on is not fading away. So all the men that love to take care of their women, keep taking care of the women that take care of you. Don't allow these men to trick you off your throne and call you a simp because you love taking care of your woman. One of the things I love my woman to wear, I don't know about you brothers, but it's the long heels that go up the leg and look sexy. See, I put that rubber bottom on that as well. And it doesn't just have to be the red bottoms, but anything that makes the shoes go away after the bottom. You can put them on the black as well. I love these, are sexy. But I love taking care of my woman from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head. She's our responsibilities. Don't let no man tell you different. Real men take care of their women. The other men call us simps because our women are happy, smiling, cooking for us. Ain't no arguments, but their women acting masculine. Why? Because they feminine. They can't take care of them. Keep loving that.
Did you hear this man say there's no arguments, no nothing? Look here, listen.
Men take care of their women. The other men call us simps because our women are happy, smiling, cooking for us. Ain't no arguments, but their women acting masculine. Why? Because they feminine. They can't take care of them. Keep loving that woman. All praises.
Y'all. I just gotta laugh. And the reason why I gotta laugh is because I just know some of y'all fell for that bullshit right there. I know y'all was like, oh my God, this man just loved that lady. He loved her so much. Y'all gonna tell me down in the comments who fell for it. Raise your hand if y'all fell for that motherfucker and that damn manipulation ass speech, baby. Gonna tell me, honey. Y'all, that joker's, oh my gosh, she said that type of man that doesn't want his woman to have an opinion, he would hate me. Nikki, he would hate me. He would have beat my ass on day 2. You hear me? Oh, she said he turns my stomach the way he talks so arrogant. This joker did not have a GED. Wait a minute, Geneva, I'm glad you being honest. She said, I did. You fell for him, girl. Please tell us. And this is no shade on you. But what was it? Was it what he said? Was it his lavish lifestyle? What was it that got you? What was it that got you, girl? She said, I never did. I seen straight through him 7 years ago. Oh my God. Geneva said, yes. So it was the words. It was the words. Oh my goodness. He said, me and my wife, there's no argument. He hitting women across the head with barbells. He punching them in the face. He pushing them down the steps. He smashing on their face with his foot and said, there's no arguments. What? Wait a minute. She said, I thought we still had hope. Hey, so you thought that he was a good guy. She said, allegedly, this wasn't the first time this happened. Allegedly, I heard she ran to the neighbors. In 2019, she didn't go to court. It was dropped for the lack of prosecution. Asia didn't show up. She wasn't ready to walk away from that. Did y'all see his house? Did y'all see that mansion? She said, he got me. I ain't laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the entire situation. Because black women, let me show the house again, ladies. Let me show this house again. I need y'all to know what y'all help this man stay in, okay? While he do the absolute most to women. Hold on. Let's go back to the house. Give me a second. Did I click off of that? I got so many windows open over here. I got to go back to this damn mansion. Okay, that's not it. Let's go back to this damn mansion right quick. Hold on. Are we going to get there? Hold on. Roswell, right? Yeah. Look, she did not want to give this life up, y'all. She did not want to give this up in 2019. And now, I got to say this. I don't think Asia want to give it up now. It's just that, I don't know. I think that he put the house up for sale already. The house is on sale right now, y'all. The house is up for sale, and he's listing it for $2.9 million, okay? $2.9 million. So he put the house up for sale before she filed this order on him. So he put the house up for sale, which meaning he was probably leaving her. I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. She said, "Did you look to see which one of them owned the house?" Well, it said that wait a minute, hold on. You know, that's a good ass mother effing thing. Let me see if he rent this down. Let me see if he own it or rent it. Oh, wait a minute. So he listed it August the 8th, but she filed this August the 20th. I mean, let me see if it's his house. Hold on. What a tax information. Hold on, y'all. Well, let me take this down. I don't want y'all to see what I be doing over here. I don't want y'all to see what I'm doing. So the address is I'm trying to pull up the damn tax report. You got it already.
It's in the paperwork. It's in him and Asia's name, but it's also in a third person named Courtney Ford. I had put it in the chat earlier.
Oh, it's in 3 names?
Not Courtney, Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte Ford. It's in 3 names.
All right, hold on.
Name is listed first. I couldn't understand that.
Hold on, let me get it again. So it's in the one that was filed in 2026, correct? The one that she wants him moved away from.
It's the what is it?
The Roswell. Riverside Drive.
Yeah, that one's in. It's sold for $2.6 million in June.
This June? Oh, 2022. All right, hold on. Oh, because she is asking for, okay, so it is their house. Because she's asking for her to have for him to move out of. And yeah, okay.
But it looked like it was in Charlotte's name first.
But I don't see what you see when you say Charlotte. I don't see that. Where is that at?
I screenshot and sent it to you.
Oh, hold on.
But it definitely says Charlotte. It was in Charlotte's name first. Where was Charlotte?
You just screenshotted it to me?
I texted screenshot.
Oh, I see it. I got it. No, I got it.
That's weird. I don't know.
So okay, I got it. So it is his house. Wow. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, bye. So he was selling the house It is his house. It's their house. The owners is 3 owners. Is a Charlotte board. It's a Asia Yada and a Yadam Yada. So it could mean she could have been the owner of it before selling it to them. I don't know. But the house went up for sale before she filed a TPO. What does that tell y'all? In my opinion, that means either he was leaving or he wanted to downsize. I think Charlotte is his mom. Is his mama rich? They paid $2.6 million for that home. Like, what the F? But anyway, I wanted to show the people that just came in the chat, because we didn't have that many people before. I want to show y'all what y'all done bought this man. Okay? All the shares, all the hold on. The shares, buying the products, the engagement. Y'all bought this man this. Y'all bought him this. And he has lived in this house and has abused women in this house. The house is located in Rosedale, Georgia. Rosedale. I guess, is that near Atlanta? It may be near Atlanta. But this man, this is what you call a lavish living right here. I mean, he was definitely living high on the hog. This man didn't even have a GED, y'all. And I know it's not even required because it's she said allegedly. Allegedly, this is how he got his money, is what you're saying? So you mean he might have gotten it another way? You're right, allegedly. But this man didn't even, Roswell. Okay, Roswell. I said Rosdale. Okay, thank you, Kimberly. Roswell. So this man allegedly did not have a GED. The judge ordered him to go get a GED. I wonder why the judge ordered that. Have y'all ever heard of that before? Have y'all ever heard of a judge making someone go and finish their education? I've never heard of that ever, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I know everything about the criminal system, right? Sheikah said it may have been money problems. So you think it was money problems? You think that he was having a hard time maintaining his lifestyle? Let me tell you something. If this is 6.2 million, you know how much money it is a month for that mortgage? I'm sure it's 30, 40, maybe 50,000 or more a month. Like, this is a lot of goddamn money. Yeah, you're right, Nortisha. You're right, baby. You're right. You are absolutely right. She said, yes, in Texas it requires if you are on probation. Also, if you on probation, you got to go and get your GED. I ain't never heard of that ever. I've never heard of that, y'all. This is something new to me. Yeah, he got probation for 48 months. So he was ordered to go get a damn GED. God damn. So Yada is out here talking all this good shit to all these women, living like this, and this joker had to be ordered to go get a GED. Wow. And I'm only saying that because it's like, damn. So if you say some good shit to, come on, y'all, what else did Yada do besides motivational speaking? What else did he do? Besides selling herbal drugs or herbal, not drugs, but herbal drinks or whatever that is. Besides that, what else did this man do? I mean, I'm even looking at the furniture. This stuff is expensive. These pictures on the wall, this expensive. Damn, but that house is nice. Woo, Woo, baby. This man, God bless this man, and he can't even thank God by just doing right. He can't even do right. She said he was a true hustler. He hustled the mess out of that community. He had to. Let me put my allegedly thing down here. Hold on. All right, there we go. Allegedly is scrolling across the bottom now. Yada is a warlock and he puts spells on women. True magic. Well, I don't know about that. She said when it was like 3 wives, he was pushing vegan life and starting the herbal stuff. They were in a house then. So did the other wife live in this house as well? She said LaTruth promoted him when he was going through the cancer gene. He went hard for him, claiming he helped him get. Oh, wait a minute. So Yada was going through cancer too? Thank you, Robbie. She said, do y'all think that he sent all his money over to Africa to the other way to hold it? He ain't with that lady no more. That African lady divorced him. What you talking about? Wait a minute. Shamika is the African that he was married to, right? Shamiku. I think that was an African lady. She said, you don't need a diploma or degree in life. You just have to have a good talk game. Remember David Koresh of Waco, Texas? Oh, yeah. I think I said his name right. Koresh. So, wow. So this man was ordered to get a GED. But he's telling people that he's from the Dominican Republic. So Yada done fooled a lot of people. Do y'all think he's going to go to jail? If she goes to court this time, and he's been on 48 months probation for beating the shit out of women, let's talk about it in the chat. Do y'all think that Yada, he goes to court September the what? 3rd? Do y'all think Yada is going to jail? Wait a minute, is it September the 3rd? It's September the something. He goes back to jail. Excuse me. He goes back to court on, let's look at the date again. Yada goes to court on, he's doing court on September the, September the 4th. September the 4th at 12:30 by Zoom. Well, this is actually not a, so she didn't file charges against him. This is just a protective order. Hold on. She didn't file no criminal charges. Asia did not file any criminal charges. She just asking for a TPO. Or do y'all think she's just doing a TPO first and then she's going to do the charges? Because she has not done the charges as of right now. She's just asking for him to stay 200 yards away from her. She has not filed charges on him. So this is just a civil matter. She says, nope, America doesn't care about DV. Hell, he'll just make accusations as well. She said, y'all have been doing the same thing like Nature Boy. She said, I don't think so. I was just him. It was just him and her. Yes, he was that. That's why he was the story behind his vegan push. He had a YouTube channel that became big. Oh, y'all to claim he healed his mom from cancer. Oh my God. Are you serious? I don't trust the system. He has money and a lot of flying monkeys. He probably tried to slick talk the judge and told him to go get an education before he tries to size him up. I don't know what they are running a scam for money, then come back, say they want to work on their marriage. They probably running low on money. So you think, Princess, you think that she's just doing this TPO and she's going to stay with him? Is that what you think? Do you think that Asia is going to stay with Yada? Who think that Asia is going to stay? You have to have a reason for a TPO. Do y'all think, okay, you said you don't think criminal charges is going to pursue. You don't think she's going to pursue criminal charges. So Princess Thompson says she thinks that Asia is going, oh, wait a minute. Several of y'all think that Asia is going to stay. He said he healed her with Apple of Eve products that he got. Look at Blueface and Krishan. Yeah, you're right. Blueface and Krishan. In July 2026, he got a lawsuit for that stuff, Apple of Eve. So you think she's running so that she won't be tied to it with him? Because who was selling it? Was it her or was it him? Cassie said, I think she's going to go back to him. Wow. After a dude blackened your eye at 8 weeks pregnant, that lady has not came out and told us everything yet. She supported his lifestyle. She said, y'all know how he got that house. How did he get that house, TP? No, tell us. I mean, how did he get the house? I want to know how he got it. How did he get the house? How in the world did a man without a GED can afford a $2.6 million home? Yeah, I want to know. Besides just social media, it got to be something more than just social media. It has to be something more than just social media. Social media ain't keeping you in a 2.6 million. Even if it got you a 2.6 million, it's not keeping you in a 2.6 million. Because social media goes up and down, up and down, up and down. She said, this is a social media stunt. She ran the business. Both of them was promoting it. She used it. Now she got a woman lined up. I mean, she used it. Now she got too many babies. You saying that she's gonna stay because she has too many babies to leave him? So you saying with 4 kids, she has to stay, is what you saying? I don't know about that. I mean, because if he's ordered to pay spousal support and child support, then that should be significant enough for her to live off of without having to get her ass beat. Will he keep traveling back and forth to other countries? He has a wife in West Africa. But I thought that the wife in West Africa, I thought that was Shamiku. The lady that he just got a divorce from in 2022. Is that not the West African lady? Because he damn sure didn't marry the American girl. She said, hello, hello, hello. Oh, wait a minute. So you saying, hold on, let me go back up. So how is he saying? He said street pharmacist. Oh. You think he that type of hustler? I don't know if that would afford you that much house. Unless he the kingpin. And I don't know though. You think she would have mentioned it? He said his wife in Africa run the trucking business. He is legally married to the woman in West Africa and the woman he has here. He's not legally married to the woman he has here. He's not legally married to Asia. No, he's not. That lady asked to get her name changed without a marriage certificate. They are not married. The paperwork that she just filed 6 days ago, August the 20th, states that they are not married. She did not marry him. He didn't marry her. However you want to slice it, they ain't married. I see his playbook. He puts multiple kids inside of them to make it difficult when they break up without a legal marriage. I thought her name was Queen. Her name is Asia. Her name is, no, it's not Queen. Wait a minute. Y'all, look what name she filed this under 6 days ago. She got her name changed, right? But 6 days ago, girl, what you doing? 6 days ago, she filed under Asia William Becks, where she got her name changed from. She ain't even claiming Yada, y'all. She got her name changed. I mean, she filed up under, she just filed this, y'all, August the 20th of 2026. Look. At 3 p.m. She went back to her other name. That's weird to me. Why in the world would she do that? Yeah, she was married when she met him. But I wonder what would make her go back to her ex-husband name. I wonder, did she do it so that we wouldn't find it in the court paperwork? So that the bloggers wouldn't find it. You think that's why she did this? He called her his wife. Well, that one in his mind. In his mind, she said they played us. He called her his wife and did not legally marry her. Now, I mean, if they got some type of agreement, like some of these fools I be knowing out here, she said because she's not married to him. I'm not sure if she could just go back to her old name. Maybe the new name wasn't legit. It did. It was legit. Remember? I showed y'all that. I showed y'all to where she got the name changed. It went through. The name change went through. I don't have to pull it back up, but the name change absolutely went through. But nevertheless, y'all, we're going to keep on peeling back this onion. She said, read my comment. Where is it at, Unique? Let me see. She says, what do you think about the guy Amoira by Israel on IG? I followed other people saying the same thing about him. I saw that, but I don't believe it, Unique. Okay, so Unique, the guy by Israel says that that he thinks that Yada is Mayweather. I don't think so. They don't look nothing alike to me. Nothing alike. Yada and Mayweather do not look alike to me. I think this guy is, I'm going to show them what the guy's saying, but I think it's so far-fetched. So far-fetched. So far-fetched. I think it's so far-fetched. Is it by Israel? Oh, by Israel? I thought it was by Israel. By Israel. I'll show it, but I don't think it's real. So let me just show y'all what she's talking about. This man is crazy, honey, going down this rabbit hole. Okay, I'll do both. I'll show y'all both. Hold on. So he think Mayweather is Yada. All right, that one there, he's just laughing. Let's go to the next one. Oh, not that one. This is part 2. He's saying Yada is Mayweather. What do y'all think about that? They don't look nothing alike to me, but do you think Yada is Mayweather? He trolling. Oh, yeah, he trolling. I don't think that they're... okay, so this is his little speech about it. He said Yada was a character made to trigger women.
Get right to this shit. Y'all get up in here, man. We need to get right to this Floyd shit. We need to get right to this Yada awakening shit. I need more people in here.
Let me see if I can fast forward it just a little bit.
Shit. This Yada awakening shit, and you got all these fake ass content creators.
Oh, shit, I can't even fast
I'm
forward it.
saying what the real problem is. You know, normally I do my little, like, where y'all from and all that, man. Fuck all that. No problem, you know. No offense to y'all. I gotta get right to it, though, because, yeah, I'm really in my feelings about this shit because y'all already know since day one, who the fuck been protecting? I've been protecting these women like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing. I'm always protecting y'all. I'm always speaking for y'all. Y'all know that. And I'm always talking about the rise of the divine feminine. If we are in the times and the rise of the divine feminine, you're going to keep getting hit with distraction after distraction after distraction. Why the fuck would you listen to the news? Why the fuck would you listen to social media when they get to talking about Yada awakening, beating his wife, when I've already revealed to y'all how much of a character this nigga is, and then I showed y'all who the nigga is. If I've shown you who Yada awakening is, if I've shown you who Yada awakening is and how much he is a character, if I've shown you how Yada awakening is only Floyd Mayweather with a mask on, why would you then believe that anything a part of that storyline is real? If he is a character, then characters need storylines, don't they? I had one female, man, I wish this motherfucker would jump on the live, because I dig deep in her ass, and I don't even want to. Because she got emotionally triggered. I don't know if some of y'all saw my live, I don't know if some of y'all saw my story or whatever the case is. But I was talking.
Thank you so much, Barbara, for coming through, baby. Thank you so very much for that love. I do appreciate it so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again.
The one woman in particular who jumped in the comments and she basically said, "Who gives a shit about if Yada is really Floyd Mayweather? We talking about a woman that got beat on here." That's when I knew she was emotionally triggered, which is what the Jewish media does best. They know how to emotionally trigger women, especially our women. It's not hard to do. These niggas sit down. I can't even call them niggas. These pale oppressors will sit down and plot out the rest of the year. What we gonna have happen on this day? What we gonna have happen on this day? Oh, let's say y'all beat the shit out of his wife. They'll go for it. They always do. And there it is. It's not hard to do. But because of that one woman that was so emotionally triggered, hold up. I don't even want to roll the windows up because it get hot as shit. Because of that one woman that was emotionally triggered, she just skipped past the fact that it's a character. She just skipped past the fact that it's a storyline. She just skipped past the fact that it's scripted reality. Who cares if it's scripted reality? We're talking about a woman that just got beat. Man, if she sneezed wrong, that motherfucking makeup coming off. Y'all see a dark spot under her eye, and all of a sudden, you really think that she got beat on.
He sounds stupid as fuck, okay? All right? So basically, he's trying to make it seem like she's not getting abused. You know, this didn't really happen. This is just something to get the media going and to think a certain way. These are these highly, what do you call these people? Conspiracy theory people, okay? They conspiracy theories, you know, they believe weird shit and some of the stuff they don't believe, but so he's trying to make people believe that she didn't get beat.
Let me remind you again, when something goes viral everywhere, and I'm talking about everywhere, I'm not talking about when my videos go.
All right, so Princess Thompson, how you say your name? Akiba said Yada not worse than Derrick Jackson. So that's going to be my next live because I want to compare those two. And to be honest with you, you said he's not as bad at him, as worse as him. I think they're about the same. But I do want to do a comparison of him and Derrick Jackson because I think they're both pieces of shit, okay?
Viral, which is an organic type of happening. I'm talking about when something goes viral all over social media and all over the internet. Yada is the main topic today. Everywhere. Well, who controls the internet and who controls social media? Jewish people.
Oh my God. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all listen to conspiracy theories like this? I find them to be so dumb. I can't listen to him. I'm not going to listen to that man. I'm sorry, Unique, but I can't do him because when you start talking like really weird shit or whatever, you lose me. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but y'all can go watch him if y'all want to. His name is By Is Real. By.is.real. Okay. So y'all can go listen to him on Instagram. He sound pretty weird to me. I'm not going for his bullshit or whatever. But I forgot. I didn't know I turned this off. I want to do a comparison, not today, but she said he sounded like an abuser himself. He might be one. I don't know. But I want to do a comparison of Derrick. These are the three people I want to do a comparison of. And y'all tell me about the other one because if y'all say no, I won't do it. And I know some people probably say no. But I was going to do Yada, Derrick Jackson, and Kevin Samuels. Now, if y'all don't want me to put Kevin Samuel in there because he's deceased now, I won't. But you know I don't be caring about that type of shit. Because sometimes your reputation will outlive you. So if y'all want me to do it, I will. I do want to do Derrick Jackson and Yada. That's definitely going to happen. I want to do a comparison of those two. But I would like to do Kevin Samuels too because they just say shit. She said, leave Kevin out. I knew y'all was going to say it. How did I know y'all was going to say leave Kevin out of here? Oh, rest his soul and all this stuff. All right, I'll think about it, Queen T. I'll think about it. She's talking about forget Kevin. All right, so Derrick Jackson and Yada, okay? And what I want to do is I want to tie it back into even though Yada is being exposed as domestically abusing his multiple women, right? Derrick Jackson mentally, emotionally, psychologically abused his wife as well, which we need to tie that in to abuse, because abuse is abuse. It doesn't matter if it was physical. It don't matter if it was mental. It don't matter if it's psychological. It don't matter if it's emotional. It don't matter if it's financial. Abuse is abuse. So I would like to bring both of them together as abusing these women. They are abusers, whether they like the term or not. They are abusers. They abuse women. And that's how I want to do it. They are abusers, period. Comparing Derrick Jackson, contrasting Kevin Samuels is hypotension, color purple death. I don't understand what you mean when you say that. I don't understand what you mean, Sheikah. But these philosophical men that swear they know what women love, know how to treat women, and men, you got to treat your woman like this, and be living a whole different life themselves. Like, how dare you? She said, right, all three abused. And there's more of them, y'all. It's more than them. Now, it's more than them. Somebody put something under my comments today. Now, I've never heard of this brother, but somebody put this under my comments and said, 2 down, 1 to go. Let's pull this up. This guy, right? But now, you know what? Sorry. This guy right here, they said he next. And I asked, who is this guy? And somebody said his name is Chris Perry. I've never heard of a Chris Perry. Who the hell is a Chris Perry? They said he is another one, Chris Perry. So I'm going to have to go look Chris Perry up and find out what's going on with Chris Perry, if that's his name. So anyway, but there's quite a few of these men out there. And there's nothing wrong with speaking up for women, because that's what we be thinking. Oh my God, this man is speaking up for a woman. They really, they really speaking up for a woman. They really treat women right. And they really, because I love his content. So yeah, I've never heard of this guy before. It's before today. I never heard of him. But so we like that. We like for men to get it, right? We be like, oh, he get it. He actually get women. Yeah. But does he really get it? Or did he study you? Did he go out and read and find out what women want to hear and say, oh, okay, I'm going to play in their face. I'm going to tell them everything it is that they want to hear. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell them what they want to hear, and I'm going to win them over. Whoa, but I'm going to live a completely different lifestyle behind the scenes. Really? Is that what you're going to do? Is that what you're going to do? Okay. She said, go to IG, type in "The Truth Hurts." Is that him? Lord, Father God. Lord, Father God. Hold on. The Truth Hurts. It's so many of them. It's so many. The Truth Hurts. Hold on. Let me do it again. It's I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it the it can't be that one. Nah, it's not that one. She said first one, black guy. Okay. The Truth Hurts. see the truth hurts after dark. I don't see it. I don't see it. The truth hurts. As a black guy, I see these. This don't look like no black guy. It looks like a let me see, is it this? No, it can't be him. No. I don't see it. The black guy. I don't see it, y'all. Is it written the truth hurts? Like the truth hurts, or is it the truth hurts? How is it written? Oh, I am the truth hurt. Oh. I am the truth hurts. Oh. I am truth hurt official. Oh. I am truth hurt. Oh, I got it. I see it. Oh, he got 1.3 million followers. I've seen him before. So is he another one? Let me see. Don't even tell me. Let me listen. I'm gonna tell you. Let me listen. Don't tell me if he's a good guy or a bad guy. Just hold on. Let me listen.
You don't lose a good man because you're confusing control with leadership. I hear a lot of you women say things like, these men don't lead, these men don't lead. No, you women don't listen. Why? Because a lot of you women, you want a man to provide and protect like a man, but you want him to lead like a bitch. Let me cook for a second. The issue is this. When you get with a man that's a real leader, he's not going to just let you dress like a whore. He's not doing it. Why? Because you are a representation of him. When you get with a real leader, he's not going to be content with you being fat, being loud, being disrespectful. He's not going to be content with you being broke. A lot of you confuse correction with control. Of course, when I got with you, you dressed crazy. You didn't belong to me yet, so it wasn't that deep. But once you asked me to lead, once you asked me to step in, I'm going to lead us to the promised land. You're leading us straight to hell. I pray that you don't lose a good man because you're confusing control with leadership. If you are with a man that can't lead you, if you are with a man that can't correct you, if you are with a man that is not pushing you to be better, and that's not something that you want, then say you don't want a leader. You want a homegirl. I pray that you don't lose a good man because you're confusing. If I'm paying 100% of all of the bills, what am I purchasing with my money?
If you're paying 100% of the bills, you get 100% of the pussy, you get 100% of the loyalty, you get 100% of my time, you get 100% of me. Now, am I a slave? No, because I got my stuff.
If I'm paying 100%,
I know my answer, but
don't you take advice from your single homegirl. She gonna be the first one to try to sleep with your man when he leave you. Do not take advice from your single homegirl. Mark my words. If you got you a good man, a provider, and a protector, and God forbid he look good, she's jealous of you. She's single. She's miserable. She never has anything positive to say. She never has any positive solutions. And that's gonna be the main one that's in his DM talking about, hey, big head. You have to be mindful, right, of who you give access to as far as your relationship. You have to be extremely careful. People don't want other people to be more happy than them. People don't want people to be more successful than them. She probably feels like you ain't ish and she don't understand why you get to have a man and she don't. Keep these single, miserable, angry, negative people out of your relationship because you'll be the next one on White Girl Wednesday and Taco Tuesday looking crazy just like them. Better protect your man. You better protect your relationship.
You know what it sounds like he's saying to me? It sounds like to me he is trying to isolate his woman's mind. He don't want her listening to no one but himself. But let me just listen to some more. Hold on.
Because guess what? These chicks don't play fair. Y'all don't trust women. Y'all know they ain't ish. Don't you take advice from your single ass. Yo, y'all think we should do the podcast? Y'all ready for this dude?
Hold on. I got to hear a little bit more.
I told you I was going to find this dude. Look who that is. I don't want no... How do you feel about going fit?
Hold on. Let me hear. I want to hear something else he say. I don't want to misjudge him.
You know he's going to leave you and marry her, right? You know that he's going to leave you and he's going to marry her. He's going to leave you fat. He's going to leave you with multiple children. He's going to leave you traumatized. He's going to leave you with a low self-esteem. And then he's going to go marry her. And he's going to go marry her in 3 to 6 months. Here it is. He was with you from 3 to 9 years. He put babies in you. He brought STD homes. He cheated on you. He even put his hands on you, right? He even put his hands on you over the years. You done did everything. You done put this man back on his feet. You done dealt with his other girlfriends. You done dealt with his lack of performance in the bedroom. You done dealt with his drug addictions. You dealt with everything. And he is going to get his ish together. And he's going to marry her. And leave you looking crazy. Why? Because he does not view you as a wife. And I don't blame him. I blame you. The first kid, you didn't see any progress. The first year, you didn't see any progress. The second kid, the 4th year, you didn't see any progress. The 3rd kid, the 7th year, you didn't see any progress.
Now, wait a minute now. I agree with him on that.
Why would you think that he's going to change? He doesn't view you as a wife. He views you as something to do when there's nothing to do. And he's around you and he's only with you because you're the only person that would tolerate him at where he's at in life. Book the call, the link in the bio.
Now,
You know,
I don't know, y'all. He might be full of shit as what type of person he is to women. But that message right there, he was point on. He basically telling you when a man is allowed to mistreat you as a woman and he can get away. Let's use Yada for an example. When Asia allowed Yada to put a baby in her with no true commitment, okay? Not one time, 2, 3, 4 times. No true real commitment, putting his hand on her, no real true accountability, not putting her foot down, not setting no boundaries. She basically told him, I am okay with however you treat me. I'm okay with it. She basically told him, it's okay. You can knock on me. You can hit on me. You can cheat on me. You can do these things, and I'm going to be right here. And he'll get with another woman. That woman will put her foot down and say, I'm not dealing with no cheating ass man. I'm not dealing with no man that hit me. I'm not dealing with no man that disrespect me. I'm not dealing with a man that do this, this, or this. And he'll marry her. And then been with you for 8 years. But he ain't marrying you because he don't look at you as marriage material. Men don't like women that's going to let them get away with whatever it is that they want to do. Those are not the women that they want. They want that woman that's going to set those boundaries and say, hell no, not with me you won't. Not with me you won't. So I don't know. I gotta look a little bit deeper into him. I've never heard of this dude before. Who follows him? I saw a couple of y'all down there saying I love his content. Do y'all think that he's another Derek? She said they are also blaming us for leaving. Get the message straight. Then why? She said, I agree with you with that point. Why are they crying when they leave? Then why are they crying when they leave? Some of them be fake as fuck. Some of those that I really want to be with. Most men don't want to be left. I don't think nobody wants to be left. Rejection is a hell of a drug, right? Don't nobody want to be left. So, but sometimes these men don't think that you'll ever leave. They think that you're gonna be right there because you've shown them for years and years and years and years that you would deal with his bullshit. You'll take up you'll deal with his bullshit. Some of his content is good and some of it is BS. Yeah, I would say that because the first thing that he said, I was like, so I gotta look a little bit more. He's live now on his I Am the Truth official backup page. Really? Let me see. He probably know we over here talking shit about him. Backup page. You said official. I Am the Truth official. I don't see it. Wait a minute. What is it again? What's the name of the page? I Am the Truth official. It's not coming up. Oh, I Am the Truth hurts. I Am the Truth hurts. Official. No, that ain't it either. What is it again? For some reason, it's not coming up for me. It just did. She says, I think Tasha K was supposed to be exposing something about him during her interview with him, but I never circled back to see what she had to say. Thank you so much for that super chat. What's his name one more time, y'all? I am what now? I am Truth Hurts. Okay. I Am Truth Hurts. Oh, got it. Here you go. I was putting something else in there. Okay, so he's live now.
Steve Harvey is not Steve Harvey, and you just seen Steve Harvey, regular day, just walking down the street. Would you fuck Steve Harvey? No. Absolutely. So men like Steve Harvey has to say bullshit like that in order to sell his books. So what he did was he said, you know what? Y'all wouldn't fuck a man like me, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop every other man from getting pussy and tell these women to wait 90 days in order to give some pussy up. Waiting 90 days to give some pussy up does not do anything for you but make you wait longer to find out who a person really is. You ever notice that when you have sex with somebody, the real them start to show themselves?
Yep.
You ever notice that? Yeah. So now, you done wasted 90 days.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click off. But nevertheless, okay. So I am going to follow him and see what he talking about. See if he legit or he full of shit. Thank y'all though. Thank y'all for putting me on to these dudes. I sent it to you on Messenger. Thank you, Queen T. You know I appreciate you all the time for keeping me up to par on these raggedy ass men. I done been on here for 4 hours. I'ma hop off. It is 6:54. I need to spend some quality time with the hubby. I think we're gonna go out to eat down the street. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do because it feels good outside. So we're gonna do that. I may come back a little later. Then again, I might not. I may just come back tomorrow because I have been on the internet quite a bit today. But I just want to say thank y'all for pulling up, showing love, the likes, the thumbs up, the sharing, or whatever the case may be. Y'all know one thing I do not like is a bullshitting ass man. I just absolutely do not like a bullshitting ass man. And yeah, but as Derrick Jackson is full of shit, I know. And Yada is full of shit, okay? So I'm definitely going to be on them. But if y'all got some more y'all want me to break down and dissect, send me their link and I will look into them, okay? I'm just not going to go out to every man ever, okay? But yeah, if you live how you coming out here and acting like you live, and if you ain't living like that, your ass do need to be called out, period. If you beating and cheating and doing all this shit or whatever, but then you got all these multitude of women following your ass, yeah, you need to be exposed. All right. So Thank you, Des. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Candy, so very much. I got you, girl. You know I do. Thank you so much. I'm about to hop off. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, whether it's to my Facebook or my YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. I do live streams a lot. I go live a lot. I am a boisterous person. And yeah, so please, please, please. She said we need to check out Joey Badass. Who is Joey Badass? Oh, I heard of Joey Badass. Yeah, that's the one that's his girlfriend just broke up with him. And somebody jumped in my inbox and said, when are you going to break down AC something? AC from I can't think. They said his name though. They said his name, AC. I gotta go back and look at the comment. But anyway, but I will look into, if y'all send me a link or whatever, I will look at, yeah, AC Metaphor. That's it. What's it, Metaphor or Metaphor? Metaphor. Yeah, him. So yeah, somebody told me to look into him. She said Joey Badass is a rapper and actor. LOL. Oh, is he? She said, I don't like a woman hitting me. I'll be damned, let a man do it. Yeah, no, I don't think that women should let men hit them, but it starts off with them cussing you out, calling you out your name and shit like that. You know, I heard some women come up on my panel and say, oh, you know, them calling me bitches or, you know, it's just, what do they say? It's just a name of endurance or whatever. Girl, stop playing. No, it's not. It's disrespectful as hell is what it is. It's disrespectful. Oh, it's just a word of endearment. What? Who told y'all that? Anyway, baby, listen. She said, I can't stand AC. Oh, you can't? Oh, Lord. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming through, supporting this live stream. I do appreciate it. Let me give y'all a shout out right quick. Thank you so much. Somebody something wrong. Somebody told you wrong. Somebody told you wrong. Thank you so much. Thank you, kindly girl. Thank you, T. Some of y'all are new in here. T Bama girl. Oh, one Bama girl. My bad. Thank you again, one Bama girl. Thank you, Dad. She said, let's go. The Joker needs to be exposed. His first wife had court papers on him, and she knew he had abuse charges before they got with him. Yep, that's true. She did. Absolutely did. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Iris. Thank you, Slap Your Mammy. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, Sassy D. Thank you, Vanita. She said, this is a man that don't play fair at all. Thank you, Sassy D. Thank you, kindly girl. Thank you, Dakota. What Dakota say? All abusers are dangerous, and they typically don't change even when required to complete the domestic violence intervention program. Hopefully she ain't saying, if you complete that program, I come back to you. We gonna see. Thank you so much, Toya. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Deja. Thank you, Sean, for becoming a member. Appreciate that, love. Thank you, Pokey. Thank you, Poking Around P-Talk. Thank you, Jen Hen. My girl Barbara came up, threw some love. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, that real MF. I'm going to look into Tasha K talking about this dude. Do you know his real name? Or do she just call him by I am Truth Hurts Official? And thank you, Kibo. Oh, yes, before we ride out, thank you for reminding me because, baby, I was about to end this live. Y'all, we got a birthday in the house. We got to celebrate our girl's birthday up in here. So let's celebrate it the Loud Talkers way. Okay, happy birthday. We are about to celebrate our girl. The bounce way, baby. Y'all ready? Here we go. We're going to celebrate our girl, Kibo. Shout out to Kibo for the birthday song. Here you go, Kibo.
You know, it doesn't make much sense. There ought to be a law against anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration. Cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time my perfect lead. That's a half a work party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Oh! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kibo. We love you, girl. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. That's how we do the birthdays around here. We celebrate with the birthday bounce, y'all. What y'all thought? What y'all thought? What y'all thought? But nevertheless, wait a minute. Somebody calling me. Hold on. Hey, baby. Uh-huh. Thank you, Michelle Ford and Lolita, for the cash apps. Thank y'all so much. I just got a cash app and they said dinner on me for you and Jay. Thank y'all so much. We got dinner. Thank you so much. I do appreciate y'all so much. So much. Okay. Thank you so much for those jewels. Y'all know jewels and gifts are 40% off. I should have said that in the beginning of the live. I don't know why I forgot. But they 40% off. So if you guys, it's too late now. I've been on for 4 hours. But I should have said it. My moderator should have been saying it too, but it's okay. But I don't know how long they're gonna be 40% off. But listen, sometimes they're free. They don't cost you a damn thing. Sometimes they do. But if y'all don't mind sending your girl a gift, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5, 10, 20, whatever the case may be. If you are enjoying the live, I do appreciate it. Even when I do these type of lives where I'm on StreamYard, I can still get gifts and they still come up on my screen, which I love, finally, because at one time they was not showing up, but now they are showing up. So that's a good thing for StreamYard. So thank y'all so very much. I do appreciate y'all. And I don't know if I'm gonna come back later. Candy, are you going live? I done kind of been on, social media all day today. So I may have to wait till tomorrow. I'm still married, y'all. She said, we not supposed to be saying no government name. Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Thank y'all so very much. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all. I think I'm going. She said, no, ma'am, I'm going to bed. So Pokey might be coming on. If Pokey don't come on, then I might. Ain't no promises, but I might pull in a third shifter because I know my third shifter be trying to, be like, where you at, Amoira? Where you at? I might do a third shifter tonight, but I don't know. I can't make no promises. All right. But I love y'all. She said, I'm gonna snuggle up tonight. Ooh, hubby must be off work, child. So anyway. She said, Pokey going live at 8:30. Okay, she going live at 8:30 or 9:30? Which one? Pokey going live at 8:30? Okay. Well, let me go ahead and get off. I love y'all so very much. Thank y'all so much. Y'all hit that thumbs up button on the way out. And we ain't done with Yada. And we damn sure ain't done with Derek Jackson, okay? All right, talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there about
She kept
man.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen on damn body. Because they can't make a dollar without me. Now one of our names.